Welcome to Yerba Mate Talks.
Welcome to another video review. I am Max. The cat is eating over there. So, no intro with the feline today. But we are reviewing Witsit. He's been smoking the good shit. Because, well, you'll see. Before we do anything, make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, use the corner of your street, and you'll subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks. And that way we can share that up for the channel. Before we do Witsit, however, I have a little something that I think a lot of you will appreciate. Let's get the link there, and we'll join here. Give me one moment. I'll pin it, and we'll be off to the races. 1 second. Come on, YouTube. There we go. Tuna shite? No, that was Matt covered that today. That was funny as hell. All right, ping. Boom. Okay. No, the cat when I started was eating, and now he went to the room, so no cat today. Remember we did an interview with Josh, and this happened. So this is a channel called The Flat Earth Deplorable. Okay, has 337 subscribers. And the title of this video is the next PSYOP coming? Does the sun make the ground curve? So just from the title, you know it's derpy, but here we go.
Why are there fake flat earthers who are trying to push an assumption of the sun, moon, and planets'
Of course, AI voice.
movements, making the ground we stand on not flat? Shouldn't we be measuring the ground?
Oh, yeah, we do that, and we measure the ground curved. Thank you. Would you like to tell the story?
Sure. Yes. So basically after TFE, I was I saw that, like, kind of what the sun does in Antarctica. If you believe TFE, a lot of people didn't, but I believe that what was going on. So I was like, all right, so we see what the sun's doing in Antarctica. We see what the sun does in the Arctic, right? So now I want to see what happens at 53 degrees north and 53 degrees south. The reason why I chose 53 degrees is because it's in Punta Arenas, Chile, right? So that's where they were at during, right before they went to Antarctica on the TFE. So
Doing an observation is fine, but everyone already involved in this has shown themselves to not be trustworthy, in my opinion.
In your trash opinion.
I went down to check what the degrees were at Punta Arenas, Chile. It's 53 degrees south. And then we're going to Edmonton, Canada, June 21st. We're going to do that trip first and see what the sun does at 53 degrees north. And then we're going to go down in December 21st and see what the sun does at 53 degrees south in Punta Arenas, Chile. So
Tay asks, how bad was Teen Pony schooled? I think I missed the latter part. Oh my. He's derpy, and he got super wasted. Like as the after show progressed, he kept drinking, so he got drunker and drunker, and then rage quit. When I think he got mad that I told him that it was already Sunday for him, and he was already drunk, so he had nothing else to do, because he got kind of triggered that I was dealing with super chats and the chat and playing clips and that kind of a thing. But yeah, It was derpy. I think it's worth a watch. All right. We have the counter started. I'll just ding it like 10 times.
The sun is supposed to go the opposite direction than it's supposed to go on a flat Earth. So
yes, this is about Witsit, but I found Josh sent me this, and Josh's message on Telegram to me was they have already started attacking me, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll guess we'll see that.
well, that's the whole reason why I'm going, because first off, I saw what happened.
Yes, Iron Horse came to the after show after his debate. He said he wouldn't, but of course his ego wouldn't let him, so he came on and got absolutely destroyed by like everyone.
With the whole community after TFE, where people were claiming that it was fake, and that Jaren, Pastor Will Duffy, Witsit, everybody that basically went on the trip was lying.
Why was there Masonic symbolism being used by the
Oh my God. What Masonic symbolism, you dummy? That gets you 10 dings.
Globers and fake flat earthers who participated in the final experiment? Why would anyone trust these people?
So I was in contact with Jaren before he left. I've been friends with him, before he left, when he was a flat earther. And the way that everybody kind of flipped on him, I was talking to Jaren the whole time, trying to be there for him. I'm Christian.
So you want to be involved with Garan, who was an obvious plant in flat earth after
Garan. Right? Oh, look at those. All of those are. So I'm guessing that this doofus, flat earth deplorable, thinks that he's the only flat earther in the world, that everyone else is just fake and gay.
to his participation in Behind the Curve, his stupid failed experiments, and the grifting conferences.
So I sent him a message on Telegram and said, Jaren, I'm planning on doing this. Are you down to go? And he immediately said, yes, I'll do it. So I'll tell you what, if Jaren is a liar about what the sun is doing at Punta Arenas, then he's obviously not going to tell me, yes, I'll go right away.
In my opinion, I don't think any of you guys can be trusted to not be deceptive. I believe the main globers and flat earthers have been working together behind scenes.
What a dumbass.
Max got a hold of Jaren, it looks like, and said he's going to end up going too. In Edmonton, Canada, I'm going to do a 17-hour, basically sunrise to sunset. That way you can see if it's symmetrical. And then in Punta Arenas, Chile, I'm going to be filming 17 hours sunrise to sunset. And I want to see what the sun is doing, and that way people can see. Obviously, we can't afford to go to Antarctica, okay? So, Max, I'm pretty sure you can't. I can't afford to go to Antarctica. Jaren can't afford to go to Antarctica, or probably any flat earther probably can't afford to go to Antarctica unless there's a flat earth millionaire. There's a guy that calls himself a millionaire. I don't know.
Yeah.
Flat Earth millionaire was involved in the Blood Oath Magic and Hibbler Crew New Age film.
I have a military.
Ooh. I mean, what's the problem with that? Like, okay. Yeah, we know flat earthers are horrible, but what's your problem with the Hibbler blood magic cult thing? Just to remind you, Toon always says that these people think that in the North Pole, there's a hole that they can jump to hell. Just more derp.
I have a military compass. So like it's like a military grade compass that I bought.
Are you going to let Jaren hold it upside down like he did in the final experiment?
Holy shit, they're dumb. Oh my God.
This is a pattern with many of the popular flat earthers. Please stop giving money to the network.
I also bought.
Oh, boo-hoo. The flat earthers. Oh, little Flurf is mad. He don't make no money. Also, I would like to point out how he's recording this bullshit from like a phone.
I bought all the camera equipment that I need. Also, I mean, I basically got the info on exactly what I'll need for the trip. So I was like, cool. Nice. And then I got a camera sent to me by Will Duffy because they found out that I was doing this trip with Jaren. We put like a GoFundMe up, right? And then just to try to, because really it's about making my wife happy. Can I afford the trip? Yeah, I'm fine. So my wife was like, if you're gonna go on this trip and you're gonna leave me for 5 days, then you better do a GoFundMe. So I said, okay.
I already see you as a future former flat earther, if that makes any kind of sense.
So at this moment, after the TFE, obviously I was trying to find out if anybody had any answers for it. The thing that gets me is this. This is the thing that gets me. So when I'm in Punta Arenas, Chile, it's going to be at 10 o'clock at night, 10 p.m. Over in Australia, it's 12 p.m., right? So when if the sun is to the south of me and I'm looking south and I see the sun to the south of me, And I'm going to call someone in Australia. I have a number of a guy that's there, and I'm going to ask him to live stream and show me where the sun is located. If it's over his head in Australia, and Australia is supposed to be like way behind us, right, on a flat Earth.
We can add. There's a bunch of Aussie friends in the audience here, so we can definitely do a call with a couple of more people in the different parts of Australia so that they can show us where the sun is. I'll prepare that for you, Josh.
Live stream can be faked. It could already be recorded, edited, etc. for all we know.
Even after the TF.
How can a live stream be faked, you dummy? We will be like in the street of Punta Arenas, you moron. And we can pull up. We'll make sure to quench this guy's thirst by going into different news outlets and relating like the latest headlines and showing other things that will be live at the same moment. We got you, dummy. We got you covered.
TFE, I still see people. Obviously, they're not believing in TFE, so they're going to still say this, but they're still saying that the sun basically circles the flat Earth, right, in a clockwise motion. So after I do the Punta Arenas trip, and you see this see the sun, if it's going the opposite direction that it's supposed to go, then obviously the sun is not doing that. And I told when I was on Mark Sargent's show and other people that talked to me, I said, well, I can no longer teach that the sun is doing clockwise on a flat Earth once I see the sun in Punta Arenas if it's not going the right way, the right direction, right?
Spoiler alert! That's exactly what it will do.
The sun moves in a circuit, and it depends on the sun's location and the direction. You are facing as to what you see from your personal perspective.
Yeah, here's what brought.
Yeah, but the personal perspective that everyone sees the same thing in the south. The sun goes the wrong way in the south compared to what the flat Earth requires. The flat Earth requires it go from left to right, and it goes right to left because we're upside down relative to the north. Dummy. More things.
Me into flat Earth. So I did 4 episodes of my podcast. My 5th episode, I think it was, or I don't know what it was, maybe 7th, 8th or something. I had Dave Weiss on.
I agree.
And he started talking about flat Earth, and showing me all these videos. You know how he does? He has these videos in the back, and he's showing me all these different things. And I was talking to my brother about it, and I was like, because he's my co-host, and I was like, all right, well, that's cool. I mean, all this stuff seems pretty entertaining and awesome. But let's see what the Bible says, And then I started getting into Rob Skiba, and I did get into Pastor Dean Odell just a little bit more. Rob Skiba though, and once I found out that
nice. If you're willing to maybe jump on a call and show us the camera, like where the sun is, that would so we don't just have like one person in Australia saying, "Oh yeah, the sun is here," as normal. That would be awesome. But we have time until December to arrange that. Don't worry.
There's an interpretation that lines up with flat Earth. That's what it is. It's an interpretation that lines up with flat Earth. I kind of dove into it, and I honestly, I've been teaching it for the last 4 years, very similar to like how Rob Skiba teaches it.
Flat Earth isn't an interpretation in the Bible. The Bible is a flat Earth book, period, from Genesis to Revelation. Notice how the shills are always attacking the Bible.
There's some things that don't make sense to me all the way on a globe, obviously, even to this day, even though I've been studying for the last year, trying to find out, like, could it be a globe? Could it be flat? I'm not, I'm just trying to find out what's up. And there's some things like all the stars falling to the earth. That's kind of one of them. If there was like a firmament over the earth, let's say, and it is flat, and there's all the stars within the firmament, and the stars fell to the earth on a flat earth model, and they're just luminaries as opposed to being giant gas balls. That kind of makes it a little more difficult for me. I've been studying for the last year, trying to find out, like, could it be a globe? Could it be flat? I'm not, I'm just trying to find out what's up.
So you don't know for sure that the Bible teaches a flat earth, but you want to do a biblical cosmos.
Well, he's changing. He's been changing he's rethinking his position, dumbass, which is what everyone that is faced with new evidence should do. But I mean, oh my, check this out. Mark Sargent and Not a DJ Curious, Ryan with Burn the Corporate Fiction, Nathan Thompson, Candid Truth, Ace Baker, Dr. Andrew Kaufman, Dave Weiss, Jerry Marcinski, Corey Kell, Zen Garcia, Al Morentin, Joe Hanby. And this is from 2025.
Technology presentation at the Grifting Conference.
Yes, we are. This is a little something that came up like right after I did the Witsit. After I decided we're doing the Witsit thing, this came up. So I'll also get. Well, it's just a few minutes left. Like the whole video is 23 minutes. Joe Hamby's whimper quit. Oh, for fuck's sake, Ludwig, this again? Dumbass. Coincidence do exist. And also, you got schooled by like no less than 5 people on this yesterday. Are you already flirt resetting?
I seen Jaren had a body cam the whole time, you know what I mean? The whole trip for like 5.5 hours or something. And I saw that. I was going to go on the trip, so I did believe it was real. I wasn't thinking it was like they were going to take us to a studio. I don't think that, I don't think Jaren is lying. I know people will say he's a liar. He was a liar before. He was a shill before. I didn't think he was lying, and I never got that feeling. And I feel like God has gave me pretty good discernment.
I don't believe in Christianity. Jesus Christ can suck my dick.
So I was in contact with Jaren.
What Jaren thinks about Jesus it has no bearing on what Josh thinks about Jesus.
Before he left, I've been friends with him. Before he left, when he was a flat earther.
When the book of the law is studied, it can be seen to be a set of ciphers and riddles meant to conceal the lost words of the Temple of Solomon, which Crowley claimed to have discovered while researching the Zohar and Freemasonry. So in my mind, anyone who dismisses reading any of his work is not really looking for the truth.
So my wife has some ideas. She thinks that I should summon Satan. So Missa was saying she thinks that people can work with the devil. She said, what you need to do is you need to talk to Satan, but don't ask for any riches. Instead, say, I want you to be free. I want you to be able to get away from the earth. I want you to be able to, and I'm okay with doing that.
So,
awesome.
Next question. Do you expect Jaren's predictions about the sun to be correct?
I do. The reason why I expect him to be correct is because he, as soon as I, sent him that Telegram message, he didn't hesitate. He told me, yes, let's go. He's like, I want you to go because I want you to see it as well. So if he would have told me, sorry, I can't afford it, I still wouldn't think he was lying. I would have just said, okay, he's probably can't afford it right now. His YouTube's not doing well. He's trying to find a job at that time, because he's not making money on YouTube anymore. But the way that he answered me and it said, yes, for sure, 100%. And immediately he started sending me like,
that one, he was talking about Aleister Crowley, and I mean, it's all irrelevant to any of this. It's just a flirt being a flirt.
Stuff about Edmonton, Canada, like, hey, these are Airbnbs, like he's ready to go. I'm like, damn, let me approve this with my wife.
Jaran and anyone having anything to do with him has zero credibility in my opinion.
Oh, boo-hoo. Do you need a ambulance? I forgot. I knew I forgot something. I was going to grab the clip of Modern Family, Lily saying, does somebody need a ambulance?
I talked to Jen via Zoom like the other day. We just had a Zoom chat with me and him, not live or anything. And he told me,
dumb fuck, we have you can measure all of it yourself. You can measure the distance to the moon, you can measure the distance to the sun, and also its size. You just have to, know a little bit. You can do that with parallax. And the funny thing is, we have pictures of the sun from outside of the Earth. So, I mean, if you want to play whack-a-troll with the dummy, just... I have no idea, honestly. No clue.
This is also going to be confirmation for him. Not saying that he does believe in the globe right now, but this is going to be like a last... this is going to be confirmation, because him going to 53 degrees north and then 53 degrees south, and if he sees that the sun is symmetrical, like it's like the globe claims, it's going to be full confirmation for him, because I think that is something that he's already seen what happened in Antarctica, right? He's already saw that. Now he already knows what happens in the Arctic. That's something that's not disputed. And then now at 53 degrees, I think that's going to be like his final confirmation, I think.
Today's the anniversary, 11/11/11, which adds to 33 because I'm a Masonic shill.
I actually bought a shirt that says shill.
I love the that was clearly a joke. You don't even need to watch the rest of the clip. Holy fuck. This flirt. And hold tight, we'll do Witsit in just 12 more minutes of video we have, and we're playing it at 125, so should be shorter than that.
We only get the best controlled opposition actors. ...
Celestially, it's lining up with the globe, but what some flat earthers would say is that's how they created the globe, is from what the sky does, right? So the flat earth side, the most compelling for me was lining it up with the Bible. You know, like I'm going to believe the Bible, obviously. And what I would say is this: if the earth is a globe, it doesn't mean that the Bible is wrong. What it means is that Josh Monday's interpretation of those verses are wrong. You know, I don't think that.
Yeah, it just means that the people that wrote the Bible thought that the earth was flat, and it's a phenomenological claim. Just limited on what they knew at the time. If you want to be like get down to the nitty gritty, it is a little bit evidence that it's not divinely inspired, because I mean God would know its own creation. He wouldn't have a need to describe it incorrectly. But I won't harp you on that. I mean, I think that you can just discard the claim that the earth is flat and still be a Christian, no problem.
That if it is a globe that's going to prove the Bible wrong, what it means is that just like somebody that's a globe earther, I'm a flat earther that's coming in with a preconceived bias, and I'm placing that on these verses, and since it does agree with what I believe, then I'm heavily depending on these verses to like back up what I'm saying, and I'm using these things, these verses to prove a flat earth.
The Bible doesn't contain just a few flat earth verses. It's a flat earth book all throughout it. The Bible isn't wrong, but controlled opposition has been attacking the Bible since the truth of cosmology came out. It all leads...
The truth of cosmology came out. When? 2,500 years ago?
Leads you to Jesus Christ being real.
Are you ready for the backlash? Are you, because I mean, if history is any indication, anyone who steps out of the bounds of what flat earthers feel like is acceptable gets the full brunt. And someone, I think it was Melodome, he told me, it feels like you're in a gang, and when you try to leave, they all jump you because you're daring to question the gang. Are you ready for that?
It's like the Jehovah's Witness, basically. So what happens with the Jehovah's Witness is if you don't study, at jw.org, and they keep everybody studying that only, and only that Bible that they created only. And when you step out of bounds, everybody attacks you because it's like a cult. So if that happens to me, then that just shows that it's cult-like behavior.
The government has used controlled opposition to steer topics the government...
The government. Love that. Oh my God, wait. Hold on, because it's Will Duffy, Jonathan, Candace Owens, Mark Harmon, Lisbeth, don't know who this airplane is, Joe Hanby, Jaren, Witsit, what's this lady's name? Former flat earther redhead, Patricia Steer, Dave Wise, no idea who this is. No idea who this is. Karen B, Mark Sargent, no idea who this is. Nathan Thompson, and then Ram Boston Bear. Ram Boston Bear is Witsit's benefactor.
Needs complete control over. Flat Earth isn't a cult, but it is full of actors who are plants.
It is a cult. Yes, it's 100% a cult. No, Jack. This is something extra before we get into Witsit. This flat earth deplorable saw my interview with Josh, and then started and basically made this trash video where I am somehow a plant of the US government. Yes, Patricia Steer is no longer a flat earther.
Whose job is to deceive people.
I need to find out the truth, and I'm not doing it any ill intentions. I was the one that presented it to Jaren. I'm the one that came up with the idea. It was all organic. Nobody told me like, hey, you should go do this. It came up to me myself.
So you...
Oh boy. X Forbidden One says, it's irritating that MDD gives relevancy to Nathan Thompson again. He's a grifter running the same script from 7 years ago, unchanged, that has already been debunked into the ground. Well, I don't think that Nathan Thompson will be making any more appearances. Sorry, hiccup. any more appearances on MDD, because the last time Nathan Thompson was on MDD, something happened. Nathan was editing a porn video and showed it on screen. So I don't think that will be happening again. I mean, it would be really weird.
You came up with this yourself but decided to include Duffy, Jaron, Max, and McKeegan.
No, they didn't decide. They said, we're going to Punta Arenas. And I was like, oh, that's cheap for me. I'll go. And I decided to go. They didn't decide. They weren't counting on me saying I'm going there. And even if they had said no, I could just go anyway. So it's not a problem.
As your go-to people to ask for help and answers to your questions.
Are you on Dave's app?
Yeah, I was on Dave's app for the longest, and I'm still on his app, but I know that it's leaking information. And Jaron actually showed me, he actually gave me a screenshot of where I was located that day. He goes, were you located at this place in Rialto today? I was like, yeah, bro, that's one of my well sites I was at. He's like, I was like, how'd you know? He's like, oh, I got it off, somebody got it off the app and they knew exactly where you're located. So yeah. I understand all the precautions. And I actually had a talk with Dave Weiss as well, like about that. And I've also talked to him. So
he's going to, like, I'm calling it now, he's going to hardcore turn on you, and there's no limit to the stuff he will lie about you and the insults that he will throw your way. He will call you a demon, a troll, and everything. But like you said, you have thick skin, and look, you're going to, a lot of people are going to turn on you. That's a given. I'm predicting, like my prediction, what I told you before, in my head, you're already a future former flat earther, right? So, but you're also going to gain, a wealth of potential new friends.
Dave already was caught lying about his interactions with Duffy over the final experiment.
Oh, who would have thunk it? Dave Weiss is a liar. That's not news to anyone.
Never heard about the bait. I never agreed to it. I didn't know about it. He never discussed it with me.
I know nothing. Nothing.
And then there's this.
David Weiss, please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
At the tone, please.
It's funny how MC Toon is a reliable source of information when he said that he couldn't trust anyone. Dude, none of this makes any kind of sense, dummy. You just said that you couldn't trust what the info that they got from the trip because they're liars, but this is fine. Like, you can't fake a voicemail. Now, I accept this as evidence, but because I know that MC Toon is an honest person, I'm just trying to point out the hypocrisy on the Flurf's, line of thinking.
Record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press
January
1 for more
10,
options.
Hey Dave, Will Duffy here. Got your email with the invitation to come on with you and Jaron on Jaronism. Happy to do that now.
I was not traveling. They're like that I was traveling and couldn't make it, so I referred with bullshit. None of that.
What's up, Will?
How's it going?
Going great, man.
Awesome. So
you want to have a debate?
I'm not a big debate fan. I'm more of a discussion fan.
Perfect. I like that. I hate debates. Matter of fact, but here's the thing. I can't do it. I'm in Mexico for a couple months, and the internet here sucks.
He's traveling.
He set up a debate with me and him that I never heard about. He never discussed it with me.
If Antarctica's on the outside on an AE map, like we've been claiming, and the sun circles obviously a part of Antarctica like that, then the sun is obviously over my head in California at that time. I saw it. I was looking at the sun the whole day. I was working that day, and I was just kept looking at it like, how does this work? I was just really like dumbfounded, because I never had the thought in my head that like, oh, this whole thing is fake. But when they were there, I was tracking everything, bro. I was tracking the GPSs. I was tracking everything. I was very, very intrigued by what was going on there. And I was very intrigued by the reaction of what the Flat Earth community was going to say. Like, okay, so now there's a 24-hour sun. Let's go ahead and work from there. Now we need to find out what's up. And I'm not seeing that. I didn't see that at all. I saw the complete opposite of what we should have done.
They chose the la 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 la.
Why would anyone who's a flat earther believe the final experiment wasn't a deception? Not a single flat earth.
Because they brought back the evidence. I mean, that's what people do when they are an actual truther, right? You evaluate the evidence, and if you're wrong, you say, I was wrong, and you move on, and you change your mind. Just dismissing it so that you can keep your little belief in the flat earth shows you that you're a dishonest trash bag. And that's basically what you're asking people to do is, oh no, this misses evidence that debunks our whole claim because we can't have that.
Filmed a 24-hour sun. Witsit's footage he uploaded wasn't even his. Duran's
Yeah, Witsit is an idiot.
body cam wasn't very many hours. Lisbeth did.
Yeah, so it still shows that they were in Antarctica.
Absolutely nothing. And then was a co-host for Shill Mark Sargent. Jonathan couldn't give a single good answer for why.
Mark Sargent is a shield now also? Oh my. Dude, this dude is like absolutely crazy. Who are you, flat earth deplorable?
Why the earth is flat when asked on TikTok. Everyone involved in the final experiment on both sides are controlled opposition actors, in my opinion.
And yet you use Toon as evidence that Dave Weiss is a shill. Okay. Make that make sense. There was no live stream. There was a live stream, actually. There was a live stream, and I caught it in the right moment. I was on MDD debating with FTFE against Nathan Thompson and Chris, and I pulled up the live stream past midnight of the 24 hours, of the midnight sun in Antarctica while I was live on MDD. So we even have cross-referenced live streams of the shit happening.
There was no live stream, which should have been a basic requirement as evidence.
What do you think would... Look.
There was no live stream.
There was no live stream, and then puts here, live streams can be faked. What a dumbass. So that's it. Your position is completely unfalsifiable because you said there was no live stream, but even if you got a live stream, you wouldn't accept it. That is so dishonest.
Which should have been a basic requirement as evidence.
What do you think would change your mind? I think it's regarding that question.
Oh, well, it's going to change. Okay, so I'll tell you this. When I go to Edmonton, Canada, and I go to Punta Arenas, Chile, I see what the sun is doing. And when I call the person that's in Australia, and if it's true that it's over the head of Australia, I can never teach. I can never teach that the sun is doing counterclockwise on a flat Earth. I can never teach that again.
I wouldn't believe anything you present from your trip personally.
Oh, hand wave dismissal before even considering the evidence makes you look really, really bad. That will get you 20 things.
I never thought like Pastor Will Duffy was like a bad pastor, or dude, people don't understand. I teach the Bible every single week, 2 times a week. I got a Sunday service, Wednesday service, just like a pastor would have. They don't understand what it takes to do this on a weekly basis. And he's a pastor. So whether you have flat earth beliefs or not, understand the fact that you got to respect the fact that he was.
Oh, that's your best evidence for that. Dude, we can debunk that in a second. The video that you're referring to that shows the oil platforms also shows that when you are seeing the oil platform, the crane, which is supposed to be straight, looks like a fucking S. You're so dumb.
Pastoring a church. I don't know if he still does or not, but dude, it's not easy, bro. You got to study so much for that weekend before you get in there. You got to speak in front of an audience, and he's also saved. He believes that Jesus is Lord and Savior. People that you might be following in the flat earth community that are secular, new age people, they're not believing that Jesus is Lord and Savior. So who's closer to God, Pastor Will Duffy or these people that are new age believing in something like that? Obviously they're not. So whether you think that he's a
Ooh, Sharky brings up a great point. Hold on. Do I have that? I should. I should have that. Give me one moment. Oh, we have Brenda. How you doing?
How's the mic?
I'm sorry?
How is my audio?
Oh, it's fine.
Okay, I'm going to sue you because I've copyrighted my content. I don't actually have any content, but I'm thinking about having content. So I'm going to sue you for making future posts about the content that I'm thinking of making.
Okay. You're going down the Roger route, right?
I thought that would be marginally funny. That's the
Yes,
best
it
I could do.
is. Roger thinks he can do that. That is so adorable. Give me 1 second. I think I have it here. No, got it. Found it.
Yeah.
The guns, Nathan. Where's the guns? I don't see any guns, Nathan. You lied.
Yes.
Also, I'm going to sue Saab. Saab said, Saab, you know.
Yeah.
Saab.
Why?
Yeah. For not being able to maintain his balance on his truck.
Okay.
You don't know this? Oh, you don't know this? Oh, he fell off. He fell off of a truck.
Oh. Boy,
he was working on it or something. I don't know what he was doing.
The mean old German got him.
They can't all be funny. I'm sorry. You know, you test them out, and this one goes.
That's fine. I was trying to continue the joke by saying that. Oh shoot! By saying that the mean old German got him Alzheimer.
Yeah. Well, I test out my material on here stuff, so that's what I was doing.
You got it. Gary says, "I'm suing Steel City for suing Brenda for suing me."
There you go.
Yes. I mean, if we keep suing each other, we find an infinite money glitch. Smart.
Or whatever you think of him, think about that. You have to respect the fact that he's a pastor at a church and he's teaching the Bible. So
we finally get to my conclusion on the matter of lying and deception, and that is this. After carefully looking at both sides of the debate, and after taking a very deep dive into everything I could possibly find in Scripture regarding lying and deception, I have come to the conclusion that neither lying nor deception are inherently immoral.
I love that flat earthers use this clip, which is them taking something out of context, and even in the little portion that they show, the message is clear. What Will Duffy is saying is that lying and deception are not inherently wrong, meaning lying to save a life is the correct thing to do. And if the Nazis are at your door asking you if you're hiding Anne Frank and you lie to them, that is a good thing. And the Bible has that very same scenario multiple times where people lie to save others, and that is okay. And that's all he's saying here.
Yeah.
And they always miss it.
Yeah, I don't like Will Duffy's as a young Earth creationist, if he still is, and his positions, his support for banning abortion, I don't appreciate. But he's making a fairly straightforward argument right out of this. Would be sophomore year philosophy. It would be, would you lie to the Nazis and tell them that no, Anne Frank is not in your attic? That would be a way to turn it around. That'd be a way to turn it around on flat earthers. Instead of trying to answer their question, pose the counter argument, which is, would you tell the SS that Anne Frank is in your attic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by trying to show this clip out of context and also completely ignoring what he's actually saying, they are the ones lying, which is the funniest thing ever. And I understood what this meant the second that I heard this clip for the first time. I didn't have to even replay it because his message is very clear. It's not inherently wrong to lie. So that just means that there are cases in which lying is the moral thing to do. And that's all he said. And they continue to lie about it. And that's just fascinating.
If you want to get to Antarctica cheaply, I didn't know this until I met all the marathoners here at the hotel that I'm in right here. But if you want to go for about half the price that we paid, just sign up for the Antarctica Marathon. Who cares if you do marathons or not? You could either use it as an opportunity to train for a marathon, or you could just say you're not feeling good, but that will get you to Antarctica cheaply.
I never thought like Pastor Will Duffy was like a bad pastor.
Question for Will Duffy. All right. Theoretically, the Bible could be falsified too. Hey, it's their first super chat. Thanks so much.
I think yes. I think the Bible could be falsified. How? I'm not sure at the moment, but I think absolutely it could.
Yeah, and speaking of Antarctica, Roger keeps dipping into his fund for Antarctica.
Ooh, juicy.
Well,
what did he do this time? Did
I
he
think I so maybe I should be careful about this. I believe he's doing that.
Okay.
I
That's
believe
fine.
he's doing that in his efforts to file to copyright his material. And by the way, Roger wants to copyright his videos, which contain copyrighted material.
What a dumbass. Yeah, I mean, I've been trying for Roger to try and get me a copyright strike, but he for some reason he won't do it. He did it on a show that we did a simulcast stream. He struck Mike, but he didn't touch me, and I've been actually egging him on, like, okay, bring it on, and he won't do it. And I've covered him a bunch to try and get him to do that. So yeah. All right. That was this part. If you want, go tell this guy he's dumb. You can do that there. All right. So let's remove that. Stop that. And we're going to reset the counter because now we have Witsit. And what we're going to watch today is Witsit's interpretation of the movie The Matrix. And as you can probably imagine, it's derpy as hell. But before we do that, Adolf Witsit has also been saying this.
Be real for a second and admit, can we just admit that, like, white people with blue eyes are the prettiest eyes by far? It's not even close. Like, do we all agree that blue eyes are the prettiest eyes?
No, they're not. And you know why? Because beauty is 100% subjectivity. There is no objective measure for beauty. There are chubby chasers. There are people that that find different things attractive. So you can't say objectively, dummy. When we talk about beauty, it's pure subjectivity. And also, yes, Witsit is a racist, and that's why he says all of this dumb shit on Kick, because he doesn't get censored there. My personal preference is I like green eyes more than blue Witsit, and you know what? Green eyes are even more rare than blue eyes. So
was this Asian guy in the studio with him, or was he?
No, Witsit is watching a video.
Thank God for at least that.
Completely unrelated to that. This kind of came out of left field.
Oh, but can we at least admit that redheads are subhuman?
No, I love redheads. What are you talking about?
It's just because Witsit's a redhead, that's why.
I know, but we can say Witsit is borderline, but not redhead. Oh, Kate says, my eyes are multicolored. Mine changed too. I have they kind of jump between green and brown, light hazel, and it depends a lot in the lighting. And yeah, it's I mean, that's what I like about this city nonsense, is that beauty is pure subjectivity, pure. There is nothing objective about it whatsoever. And you can see it, for example, if you go on a stroll down the history of art, in the Renaissance, the naked pictures that they drew, that they painted of the ancient Greeks and whatever, people had meat to them, right? So that was the standard of beauty. Then it went on, it changed, and it will probably change again. So Yeah, it's a wonderful thing that Witsit is so confidently wrong about this.
They are. I don't know. Like black eyes are just so not aesthetically pleasing to me.
Oh, black eyes. I mean, black eyes are not a thing, number one. And number two, very dark brown eyes on a complexion that matches it, they can be absolutely stunning with it. I mean, it all depends on your taste. Again, pure subjectivity. You're a dumbass.
Okay, so
all right. That was part one.
Do you think that he is consciously aware of what a piece of shit he is, or is he not aware?
That's a good.
Well, he must be. Well, maybe not, but you would think he would be, because he only does it when he knows that he can't get strikes for it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's why he went to kick. It's because he can be as racist as he wants.
So it could just be a measure of how incredibly desperate that he'll grasp at anything to get attention.
Yes, that could be. Yes, definitely.
And he's simply too stupid.
Better make sure you
to understand how he's too stupid to understand how offensive it is to other people. He might not be able to understand, because it takes a certain amount of intelligence to be aware of your thoughts and then the thoughts that other people have about you, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes a certain amount of intelligence, and he might not have that intelligence where he can understand how he appears to other people. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe,
I mean, I don't think
theory.
he has any kind of awareness of how dumb he comes across to other people who are not in his cult.
Yeah. That's a working theory. We'd have to test it though, to be sure, because he could simply be a piece of shit.
Oh, he definitely is. True. Yeah. Welcome, Jack. How you doing?
Hey, Max and Brenda. Listen, I was watching this for a few minutes and I turned around because I was petting my cat. Did Ginger Jesus just mock someone's eye color?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
He said
Good
that
Lord.
blue eyes are the best eyes.
Does he know he's a redheaded dude?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Jerp. Okay, so coming up, we get Witsit's analysis of the movie The Matrix. And I have to say, Witsit, I'm so glad that you are now pro-trans, because by promoting this movie, you are promoting the Wachowski sisters. So
yeah.
You know he's going to ruin this movie, right?
I definitely know that.
Well, I'm gonna say, Max, the Wachowskis ruined the movie in the
franchise,
franchise,
from the second movie on.
Well,
Yeah,
the
we can
first one,
definitely
though.
agree on that.
The
But
first one's
was
brilliant.
great.
Yeah.
Now,
but he's going to ruin it with overlooking into all the symbolism and everything.
he's going to ruin it, but the way that he's going to ruin it, is going to surprise you. I swear to God.
But I just want to disavow and say, yes, they're trans. They made a great movie, but how in the world did they fuck that up? I don't know.
Yeah.
Money. Hollywood paid them to keep doing it.
Has to do with studio meddling and I don't know. It's like those you struck a miracle once and then it never happens again. Could be that.
As Tina Fey once said, when something works in Hollywood, they keep redoing it until everyone hates it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That I'm not in control of my life.
So there is no Antichrist, man. Okay, dude. So you see what the conversation is, right? Do you believe in destiny? No. Why not? I don't like feeling like I'm not in control of my own life.
Does he know this is not a documentary and that it's a movie?
No, he doesn't. But hold on. CK today bashed some flirts on Wadcast TikTok. Very good, CK. They couldn't, their brain was spiraling in their head. That was funny.
I know exactly what you mean. He's saying I was there and I had a task. I had what I was allowed to do and I just had to do it. I had no choice. I just had my task, because that's what we're told, right? There were the appointed times. People, and then there were certain angels that didn't adhere to their appointed times. They had a job. They were the watchers. They just chose not to do it. They're not completely lying when they say that their job was to watch over us, right? What they're lying about is they were like, wait, why do they get to have women and make babies, right? Why don't we get to do that, right? We would be worshipped as gods if we went down there.
I don't think Witsit actually does get it.
No, he doesn't get it at all. Basically what he's saying here is that Morpheus in the movie The Matrix is Satan. So he's saying that the machines are the good guys.
This is not the movie at all. That's not what the movie's about.
No,
at
it's
all.
completely opposite.
If you're into religion, that's fine, but it has ruined Witsit. It has broken his brain, whatever is left of it.
Yeah, he's getting the exact opposite message, and it gets derpier.
Conversation, understand that context, flip it around, understand who is who, right? In the occultic, esoteric application of this movie, and understand the conversation is about that, where he's like, he was forced to do what he had to do in the original rebellion. What did they do? They got a whole bunch of angels, right? A bunch of watchers together, like, yeah, we're gonna buck the system. We're gonna go down and we're gonna do our own thing. But we have to swear an oath that if one of us goes down, we're all going down together. We're all gonna take the punishment together. And they swore an oath, right? Which shows you that that's really a very powerful thing. They swore an oath and they came down and rebelled, right? So now think about what I told you earlier. Then man was put here, and we could only see the visible spectrum of light. You got entities that can shift in and out of like physical, corporeal beings, and obviously we only see a small little fraction of light, right? The visible light is a small little tiny portion of the spectrum, but we know.
Oh my God. Can you imagine you're going to go to dinner and then you go to a movie with Witsit and he talks like this for every scene?
But we have infrared cameras.
Yeah,
we can see those things with the right equipment, right?
Yeah.
So soldiers who wear infrared goggles and stuff at night when they're in a firefight, they don't see a bunch of angels running around that they didn't see before.
I swear he could ruin a wet dream.
But there's light everywhere, even the darkest places of the earth, right? And it's like there's this
there's places where there is no light, dummy.
Huge non-visible spectrum of existence all around us, right? And so of course you have NDEs and you have the meta.
Oh, Ludwig, you're a flat earther. You don't get to call people dumb. You can't even figure out the shape of the earth. So calm the fuck down. And also, if you're going to be calling people dumb, I will call you a fucking pussy because there's a link right there. And you could be coming and telling me how all of your evidence, and you could be trying to play this game with me, but you're too much of a chicken shit to do that. So relax.
Ludwig has 1 follower on his channel. He probably shouldn't even reply to him.
Physical components of memory, intuition, dreams,
Probably
because
his mom.
we only see a small little portion. So then what they would come and say is why did he put you here basically locked up where you can't know the truth? You can't even see beyond the veil. So then they're giving you all of these glimpses behind the veil, right? Certain psychedelics, certain type of astral projection.
We're 20 minutes into the movie.
It's not real.
We're 20 minutes into the movie already, though. And that's good Lord, Witsit.
It's not real, Witsit. When I took 10 drops of LSD, there was this wall that had, you know how they make the concrete that they kind of splash it with a machine and it leaves a texture, right? I would look at that and it started forming, like it formed a tiger. And as I was walking towards the bathroom, the tiger was walking beside me, and I saw the tiger like form, and then it was walking beside me, and it changed into a bunch of other crap. But then when I stopped being high, like the next day, I went back to my friend's house, and the world was just normal. It was all in my head. It was my head that was having the hallucinations. None of it was real.
Whatever.
He's not the
The
kind
whole
of guy
idea
you
is that
want to
you
go
could
out drinking or having fun with, man. He's just a buzzkill.
No freaking way. No, I would never get high around Witsit.
see beyond the veil. Okay, so just understand that context.
Sorry, Brenda. Yes, go ahead.
Well, from the reports that I heard when they went down to Punta Arenas, he's not a fun person to party with.
No. Remember, he raps. I mean,
He's not a fun person just to talk to, apparently.
I really appreciate my ears. If he raps while I'm high, I will just deafen myself.
We're just going to play this real quick. I just want you to understand the context why you hear this conversation, because it kind of is like mind opening if you've never watched The Matrix from that perspective. And then that entire movie and all.
Don't you love how he thinks he's opening minds here?
Yeah, he's very self-centered. I mean, he really thinks his shit doesn't stink.
I mean, the idea that he's going to come up with something new about the Matrix that's, 10, 15 years old now, and people have been commenting on, there's thousands of videos of people doing analysis. He isn't going to come up with anything new.
No way. Yeah.
But this is what happens when you think everything has meaning. There's no coincidence in life. It's like the idiot with the moon. I mean, good Lord, this is what happens when people believe this.
So The Matrix was released March 31st, 1999. So it's 27 years.
Good God. Is that old? Oh, my God.
Yes, it's that old.
It is that old.
Ludwig, I told you can't be calling people dummy. You think that the earth is flat.
The trilogy, right? All the sequels are from that perspective. And we'll go back to understand this alien thing, and then why they're like, imagine if Satan's about to deceive the whole world, he's going to go straight for the Christians first, because that's the real threat. We got to deceive the church, right? We got to deceive the people that think that they're Christians, the people that are looking out.
Which church? And I wouldn't necessarily classify you as a Christian, Witsit. I'm more Christian than you.
Yeah, I've never figured out what Witsit's theology actually is. It's really very strange.
I tried to challenge him to a Bible debate, and he said, "Oh no, you have your atheist interpretation." It's like, yeah, okay, that's the topic. Let's go, and he ran away.
Well, was he going to run away with that millionaire and go throw himself into the North Pole?
No, I don't think he's that dumb.
Not that dumb, darn. Okay.
No, because that was kind of the video that we were watching at the beginning before you came in mentioned that guy. What's his name? The ones that did the blood pact, whatever, right?
Intent over blood or something like that.
Blood over intent or some shit, or intent over blood. I don't remember. But those people think that there's a hole at the North Pole that you can jump into hell. But I don't think he's that. He's trying to make himself to be like Ginger Jesus.
Well, Witsit has mentioned, I think, that he believes there's Mount Meru at the North Pole.
I never heard him say that.
But, I mean,
I might have misheard.
AKA Ginger Jesus, AKA Antarctic Carry-On. I mean, he thinks he's smarter than everyone else, which is his main problem. He doesn't need to explain things to people. They don't need you to interpret for them.
Correct. And with it, that shows the hubris and your pride. With it, that is the prime sin.
Not very Christian.
Not very Christian of you. You're supposed to be humble. Oh, wait. He is humble.
He is,
Unless he doesn't know what that word means.
According to himself, he's
he
humble.
is humbly humble.
Yeah.
He's adept at being humble.
Yes.
For the Bible looking out for us. We're going to deceive their leaders. That's the first people you would hone in on.
Wait, no, let's not get dinged.
Is the sales pitch to mankind to deceive them? You're a slave, bro. You don't see what's really going on. You live in a fake little material world that everything is fake and you don't know.
Oh, everything is fake, bro.
It's a movie, Witsit.
No.
No,
The Truman Show is a documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically talk about an antichrist figure, like very specifically, explicitly, in fact, right? Son of perdition, man of lawlessness. So I'm not sure why you would say it's not. Yeah, Antichrist is a spirit. It's imitation of Christ. There will be many Antichrists, but there will be the son of perdition, the man of lawlessness.
I didn't see any of that in this movie. Is it me?
No, actually, if you want to make an interpretative argument, Neo is an analog for Jesus. He's the one that comes to rescue the humans from the evilness of the machines. Neo, after all, is an anagram for one. Neo is the one. This is so dumb. Witsit, watch the movie again, you dumb fuck.
Well, yeah, he gets supernatural powers. He's able to see the code when he's not in the machine.
Yes.
What drug did Witsit ever take? Was he at one point on any kind of drug?
We don't have confirmed, but I would think yes.
Well, there were reports from the tune about very dilated eyes.
I mean, I don't want to get into his personal life, but he talks like somebody who's chemically imbalanced.
Look, remember after he got back from TFE, the biggest comment on his streams was how he looked like he was on downers, right? Because he was talking like slowly and sluggish. And Garris is correct. Don't give drugs a bad name by associating them with Witsit.
You want your kid to stop taking drugs? Show him Witsit.
Show him Witsit, yes.
That unifies the entire world, and it'll be the king that was and is not and is to come.
Oh, look at Ludwig. No, we're not laughing at Aldebaran. We're laughing at you, dummy.
Again, because it's going to be Nimrod, the guy who tried to rule the entire world with the first world order. This will be the second world order, right? So until this idea you're proposing here is going to address specifically what I'm saying, the son of perdition and the man of lawlessness, the king that was and is not but will be again, that appeared to suffer a mortal head wound. I know that people say, oh, well, that's like people thought that Rome suffered the mortal head wound, but actually it just became the church and etc. Right? The city of Rome fell with the church. Okay, there's a lot of very interesting components to the Vatican, the Roman Catholic Church, the Vatican, the Jesuits, right, and how that interplays with the beast. The son of perdition and the man of lawlessness are specific figures, bro. Specific figures,
bro.
Yeah. One of them is named Trump.
With it, we know who the beast is. It's just Nero in gematria. Because depending on the version, there's one number in the Greek, there's one number in the Hebrew, and there's another number in the Vulgate, the Latin translation. With it, you know absolutely jack shit about this topic. Nope. Hold on. There. I think I clicked too far.
This is all before Neo even takes the pill, for God's sakes.
Yes.
The man of lawlessness.
it does specifically talk about an Antichrist figure.
Ah, fuck! I messed this up.
I've always liked that chair, though. One day I want to have that kind of chair.
Oh yeah, kind of like the one
Wingback chair.
T-Jump has.
Well, who?
T-Jump has that.
Yeah, but his is cloth. It needs to be leather,
Exception to mankind.
And it needs to have books behind it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All I'm offering is the truth.
Things, my stream was just getting black screened over and over and over. Because it's not just like, pareidolia or like, some like narcissistic take the, they're attacking me. They
narcissistic.
Okay, look, I might have some narcissistic traits here and there. I'm just telling you.
Got you with it.
Were attacking me. It's just a fact, right? Even my D-Live stream was messing up back in the day, that decentralized live, right? But specifically, dude, it's not about the movie. I mean, almost everyone's seen The Matrix. It's like the most popular movie ever. So, I mean, they made it a point that everyone sees it and everyone references it. Even people that haven't seen it reference it and know what it was about.
Who's
right?
they in this analogy?
I have no idea.
Has the same idea of what it's about. And that it's like this base, take the red pill, you see the truth and everyone's asleep in the blue pill and blah, 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 blah. But it's all in.
No, we know why you take the blue pill. And it's not because you're asleep.
Well, that's kind of curious. I mean, it's a popular movie, but it's not the most popular. I mean, do you know what its ranking is? It's probably up there, but
it's up there mainly though for its groundbreaking visual effects more than the storyline.
Yes.
Well, yeah, because 1999, that kind of stuff just hadn't been done before.
The 360 stop motion was extremely, people really love that with that back bending and bullet flies by.
The bullet time, yes, but the original use of bullet time was not on the Matrix. They got the idea from the opening of Speed Racer. Speed Racer, the cartoon, when after the opening, it ended with Speed Racer getting out of the car, going like that, and the camera he was frozen like that, and the camera moved around him.
I used to watch that before school in the mornings.
And there was also an ad, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was for like a beer or something that did something similar way before The Matrix.
Also,
they just perfected it.
The Wachowskis did a movie, The Speed Racer, after The Matrix.
Yeah, absolute trash.
Let's not ruin that.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's trash, but still, it shows the influence.
Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go!
Leave it to Witsit though to ruin a movie that everybody loves or not understand that it's sci-fi. Or I mean, it's just, dude, if anybody needs a 6-pack and to get laid more than Witsit, I don't know who.
So the reason that they don't want people figuring that out on a massive scale is not just about the movie, bro. Right? It's about the whole war. It's about the whole deception. It is the ultimate second deception, right? Like if people were coming out saying, by the way, this is what the great deception is, he's going to convince you. They're not going to convince you that God's not real. That isn't the deception. They're going to say, yeah, God is absolutely real. He's evil. He's evil, right? That's.
Oh, motherfucker, Witsit, that has been a talking point against the Christians since the times of the Gnostics. This is not a new stuff. This has been the case for many, many years, that the demiurge was an incompetent deity that created an imperfect world because he was incompetent. That's what the Gnostics believed. And they believe that the actual good God of the universe sent Jesus as like to make up for the incompetence of the demiurge.
He is analyzing this backwards, because if you think about it, the deceivers are the aliens that have mankind enslaved, not the other way around, the way he seems to be interpreting it.
Yep. And I don't know, this argument would end up in that the machines are the good guys. So the machines that have humanity imprisoned in pods, feeding them a literal simulation of life, they are the good guys. If you want to say that Morpheus is Satan, like he said at the beginning. Oh, I think I missed it, but Witsit also gets into, basically makes a huge mistake in mentioning, and I have it written here, in mentioning Lucifer, Beelzebub, Asmodeus, Leviathan, Belphegor, Mammon, and Satan. He mentions them as all the same character. They're not. Number one, all of those developments, they are medieval developments. None of that is in the Bible. All of that is medieval fan fiction from the 1500s. The first place where all of that appears is in a book called what's its name? The Lantern of Light, which is a medieval book in which the development of the Princess of Hell appear as a personification of each of the 7 deadly sins. But none of that is in the Bible. Nowhere at all. And if you go deeper, in the Jewish conception, you have the story of Job, where the character of the Hasatan appears. And Hasatan is the accuser, but he's completely subservient to God, basically a sort of cosmic snitch. But if you read Job, you will see that the accuser, the Hasatan figure, he can't do anything out of his own volition. He needs permission from God to do whatever it is that he does to Job when he kills his family and basically ruins this guy's life, right? He needs permission from God to do that. So Witsit, you're so dumb. So dumb.
What it's going to be, and that's what it was the first time. So
a large. You're saying they're not government officials? They are not government officials. So that rule.
So I do have questions myself because this entire thing is a little odd. However, I do see the intentional narrative, and it's already playing out, right? To get everybody to just disregard this entire thing, to kind of laugh it off, not take what they are saying seriously, because what they are saying is the biblical truth about the entities that will soon arrive. Now,
I wish they would define who they is. It would help me a lot instead of just a generic they.
Yeah. But what's happening here is that this is all about the UFO declassification, and I looked briefly over the files. It's just a pile of nothing.
Culture Cats had a video about that today. It was pretty good.
Oh, if someone wants to drop the link for that, go right ahead. Yes, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, go ahead.
Also, Mick West from Metabunk published a video today going over a couple of the reports and what was dumped and showing how that they were, what they actually were.
Okay, nice. I took a brief look, and it's just a pile of nothing burgers. There was
the
really
problem
nothing.
is, yeah, I mean, a critical mind will evaluate it fairly. A mind like Witsit, where everything is a conspiracy, will do what this girl and him are going to do, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you know that Culture Cats, the people that he features, completely lack critical minds.
Right, and that's my point. And then on top of that, if the government covers it up, that just ensures that it has to be, real aliens.
Yeah. But, I mean, I wonder if the Earth is flat, where are those aliens coming from with it? I don't know. He seems to be going down the route that they are going to be like demons or whatever, some weird shit like that.
I hope they don't watch his channel.
And Witsit's peak research is to watch TikTokers, of course.
He's really scraping the bottom of the barrel though by moving to kick. I mean, he's just given up. It's like I'm not even sure what it's like. It's like how low, how you have like A League and B League or tier 1, tier 2, Premier League, whatever, whatever sport it is. He's like at literally the friggin', the local Girl Scouts versus Boy Scouts like teams. This is he's like, it's almost like he's going down to find dumber people because people are getting too smart for his derp.
Yeah, 100%.
Remember, the Antichrist will tear down religion. He will come in and dismantle all religions, all belief systems, including Christianity, and he will establish his new age, we can all be gods, ascension, this is the truth that has been hidden from humanity, lie. The church is talking about UFOs right now because the simulation script is flipping to its final chapter. They are not warning you out of love. They are reasserting narrative control before the veil tears wide open. This is not a psyop to destroy the church. This is the church being activated as the final gatekeeper of the old matrix by framing every non-human intelligence as fallen angels, devils, principalities.
Can you imagine a blind date and this is what's across the table from you?
Oh my, that would that would be bad.
Tony Drake, thank you for the gifted sub. Much love.
Spiritual wickedness in high places.
Peace and
They
props.
keep the story locked inside a 3D religious operation.
Big Fish says, Jack, good point. He's now in the same league as Johnny Somali and Jack Doherty. Oh boy. Ashton is ranking the fattest flat earthers. Shane, Alan, Matthew Hakim, Angels of Shade.
I recognize that name, Matthew Hakim. Is there something about him?
Yeah, there's something he made some he said he had me, and Mattoon that he's gonna get us. He's gonna come after us.
I was thinking more about the fact that he wouldn't take a free trip to Antarctica to prove his point. Wasn't that him?
I don't think so.
Like that? Yeah. Matthew Hakim got offered a free trip to Punta Arenas and immediately ran away like the little bitch he is. Yes.
Well, I was just mentioning that he had been making some. Okay, let me start my words over. Matthew Hakim has made threats to me and to MC Toon, and nothing has come of it.
Big Fish is correct. Matthew Hakim is a well-known marathon runner. He's been running from debating me for like 2 years straight.
It was intentional to get the world to see the blood sacrifices, the blood stuff, right? Because Satan wants the world to correlate the blood stuff that's done in satanic rituals to the blood sacrifice of Jesus, thus making the blood sacrifice of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Oh, motherfucker. The blood sacrifice is not required. This is just trash theology. So let me give you the verse. Offering of an ephah of flour. Number.
Where did she come from, by the way? How did we get to her?
I don't know. It's a derpling with it watches. Okay, Leviticus 23:13 clearly states that if you don't have, if you're not wealthy enough to be able to do an animal sacrifice, the grain offering with us shall be 2/10 of an ephah of choice of flour mixed with oil by an offering by fire, of pleasing odor to the Lord, and the drink offering with it shall be of wine, 1/4 of a hin. So this idea that Jesus had to be a blood sacrifice because that is absolutely required, that is false. That is false as per the Old Testament itself. These people are dumb. These people have never read the fucking book.
I like that there's options.
Yeah.
Is that basically saying if you're not wealthy enough to bring the meat, you could bring the barbecue sauce?
Yeah, you can bring a Nifa flower.
Well, we kind of honor that same system today. If you don't bring a main course or a dessert, you got to bring the wine or something.
Yeah.
All of that into one camp. All religious people into one camp, making them evil, because the Antichrist will soon come in and tear down religion. Even though Christianity is not religion, it's a relationship, the world groups it together. Satan has...
Oh my God, does she talk fast? I wonder if he has her sped up.
Christianity is not a religion, it's a relationship. What a dumb bitch. Christianity is absolutely a religion by any any measure of the definition. You're just dumb. And again, you're wrong in the fact that the predictions of the coming of the Antichrist and the 1,000-year reign of the Antichrist, that was supposed to happen in the lifetime of the followers of Jesus. That prediction is 1,900 years late, my lady.
Yeah, the whole blood sacrifice, it's a little bit... I'm just going to pause that for now.
Are aliens real?
This is freaking Fox News, dude. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I mean, yeah, what are you doing watching Fox News like a dumbass?
Oh, I thought Witsit was going to watch that girl again. I could picture those two hooking up. That's like the Keymaster hooking up with the gatekeeper from Ghostbusters. Not a good idea.
Yeah.
They both talk a bunch of derp.
Yeah. I mean, they could come up with some very derpy stuff.
Ancient Aliens is the one that prepped the world for the deception.
Are you
Bro,
seriously?
segue. I mean, what the hell?
Ancient aliens? Like the guy from the meme with the wacky hair?
Is there anything he believes or doesn't believe other than the Earth being a globe? I mean, it's like it doesn't matter what it is. He's perfectly fine accepting it.
All the derp. All the derp.
And for the people that didn't watch it, now it's on Fox News, brother. Tomorrow might be a crazy day. That's all I'm saying. And
you idiots have been saying that for 2,000 years, any day now. And you in particular, Witsit, have been waiting for 10 years for Flat Earth to become the mainstream. It's never going to happen. Just like Jesus, he's never coming back. He dead. He real dead.
I will be traveling and driving quite a bit. Maybe we'll start an X space. I'm going to start being active on X. So we'll do that. And then I'll pop in and out of my Discord. So if you're a member, you can jump into Discord, connect your Discord to the site and all that.
You have to pay to be a member of his Discord.
He's just got so many different ways to grift. Everything.
All of it. All of it. Wait, Witsit, getsit.com. Let's see if he has fixed the... Oh my. Wait. You won't believe this. Hold on. Chrome tab. Pay 10 months, get 12. Subscribe annually and save 2 months. That's 17% of every tier. And this is the first thing that pops up as soon as you open the website.
Wait, is my math off? Or I don't think 2 free months is 70% off.
17.
Teen, okay.
So, Jack, who is his audience? Who are his clientele? I mean, who pays for this?
Especially ones that knew he did this before and abandoned all those people.
Yeah. Yes, because they've been screwed multiple times.
Oh yeah.
And plus, this kind of shit is all over, not just YouTube, but other places too. And you can get that shit for free.
What is his mission? Does he have a mission statement there, Max?
Yes. Well, fuel the mission. Every donation goes directly toward creating better content, better equipment, and more of what you love. No middleman, just pure support. And then
you're the middleman, Witsit.
And then he has the funding. This button here is for the GoFundMe for the custody and relocation support. There has been a lot of speculation online.
Oh,
but
that is so not cool.
I mean, did everybody forget his questioning NASA thing that he had?
Audit NASA. No, it got brought up. I reviewed it and someone asked him, and he basically said, I don't have time. If someone wants to keep that going, they're going to have to take charge of audit NASA. Basically. So
That's so lowbrow though to basically ask for donations for family issues on your grift. Set up a GoFundMe page separate and don't tie them together, you grifting. God, he really creeps me out.
Oh yeah. And well, PayPal, Venmo, Coffee, Zelle, Patreon. You can donate directly here with PayPal, with pay with crypto. Like, dude, he's a fucking ATM. Look at this.
Except
it's
that
all about getting money.
Nothing comes in, I imagine.
I wouldn't think so.
I mean, yeah.
He's got a couple of like super chats of $50 and bigger on like YouTube, but I haven't even seen like his actual benefactor, the guy that put money on.
When is that photo from? For God's sakes!
That is a gay Witsit.
But it's like him when he was semi-normal, maybe.
No, this is all AI retouched.
That's his Grindr profile.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that if Austin thought he could get money from it, he might.
Oh, for certain.
Yeah. I can't say no.
Just the not in reality, but just like if gay guys gave him money, he would accept it.
AI snobs it, says Arnold.
And we should also remind ourselves that Witsit got hacked and got his right. Remember that? Wasn't that because
I remember that? Yes.
Flat Earth Dave, his account didn't they get access to him through that account or something?
Apparently, yes, but there was never like any kind of confirmation on that. Wait, so is he saying that he's going to stream every day, like 5 days a week?
Oh, fuck no.
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 Well, his content's already pretty crappy, so that's just going to mean more crap, more garbage.
Yeah.
I want to see it. I want to see it first. This is aspirational.
But remember, he's not on main platforms anymore. He's on platforms where he can watch the Matrix or something like that it won't get removed.
So
probably why.
five posts and the water. Those are the levels: water, earth, ether.
This is kind of sad watching him just.
Oh my, yeah.
Just circle the drain.
Well, he's right to aim for X or former Twitter, because if he's going to make any money at all, that's where it's going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know that those people have money that go to those lower platforms. I mean, you gotta, every time you take a step down in what you can get away with and what rules you can break in the moderation, you got to realize the people that are down there are there for the same reason. It's not like they're, I would imagine the ratio of jobs is directly inversely proportional to the credibility of the platform.
You mean that they're like Cubby? You mean that they're like Cubby in the basement with the exposed rafters?
Well, didn't Cubby get drywall on the rafters?
I think so.
I don't know. I guess that's news.
Maybe that was somebody doing an AI video and I confused.
I haven't checked in on Cubby after I reviewed his streams where he was just saying hi to people. I haven't checked in on him in a while, but
maybe he ate all the horse paste.
Yeah.
Isn't ruling it out after teasing a fresh drop of the UFO files last week.
I think we're going to be releasing as much as we can in the near future.
Speaking of Antichrist.
Yeah, I'm having an atheist crisis of faith.
Go ahead, sorry.
I'm having an atheist crisis of faith, which is that You couldn't ask for a better analog of the Antichrist than Trump. It's a joke. Come on, just
Yeah, no.
I know it's not exact. I know that. It's just a joke.
Where is Cubby?
And it burns me. It burns me that I have to agree with some conspiracy theorists. Yeah, this is all about distraction from
the files. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking the other day with Arnold, and Arnold was saying like, "Oh, Witsit is talking about Trump," and I'm not disagreeing with him. And I told him, like, I know exactly how you feel because I watched him review something, and he was like saying, "Oh, Trump is out of control." And I agree, but the reason why Witsit is saying that is because Trump kind of is an ally to Israel.
He's jealous of Trump, probably.
And we all know why Witsit doesn't like Israel, right? So it's a case of having the correct opinion for the wrong reason. That is just crazy.
I kind of see those two being the same. Trump and Witsit are on two different ends of the financial spectrum, but they're both coreless, soulless, grifting, that sell their mother for the right price. I mean, he's exactly like Trump, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I can't find Cubby. Holy shit. Did he change his name? Oh, never mind.
I haven't heard of him getting struck or anything.
That is such, they want to find out about the UFOs and anything having to do with UFO.
Yeah, I'll try to find the link. Someone asked if I have the stream to the Matrix. Yeah, obviously got taken off YouTube, but I think that someone had the owner of BitChute reached out to me and said, we backed up your whole channel. And I think the Matrix stream is there. So I'll try and find it.
Or related material, and we're going to be releasing a lot of things that we have. And I think some of it's going to be very interesting to people.
And the renewed interest came at the exact same time. 17 earthquakes rattled Area 51, the classified military base in Nevada. Now, FBI Director Kash Patel says the release could be happening very soon. My next guest has been outspoken on UFOs. He says aliens are not on the way, they are already here. Joining me now is retired Navy Admiral and oceanographer Timothy Gallaudet. Admiral, thank you for being with us here today. So I think that in any one of these conversations, we need to start with, you're a serious person. I mean, you were an admiral in the United States Navy, and you have spoken to many people in the United States military about what they have seen, correct?
That's correct, Will. And really, the bottom line here from the president promising to release these UFO files is an open admission that the U.S. government has been in possession of UFO data, videos, information, and material evidence for over 8 decades. And I recently joined a number of former government officials in this recently released documentary, The Age of Disclosure. One of those officials includes the current Secretary of State and National Security Advisor, Marco Rubio.
Okay.
Doesn't mean alien, though.
What do you have? What do you know to back up your claim that we have had UFO material? And does that include, is that organic material? Is that beings? Is that mechanical, technological? What do you know? How can you back that?
Are you drinking your grass clipping drink? How dare you? How dare you?
Back up
Well,
that
they're
claim.
toasted. They're toasted grass clippings, aren't they?
No, they're just dried.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't need to toast it.
I don't know. I was just guessing.
No, it's green. Just they let it dry, grind it up, and that's it.
Not seen those, Will, myself, but of course there's been others who've testified, including David Grush in 2024, about having knowledge of the programs that keep that material classified and secure. And I know other officials who have touched those programs and been allowed access.
Drink it in, Witsit. Drink it in. Conspiracy, government cover up.
Yeah. But he's the booty calling.
And they're all very credible, and they're in this film I mentioned previously.
Yeah, see,
but
I
you
told
have
you.
said you believe that aliens are already here, haven't you? Have you not? You believe they're what? Walking amongst us in captivity? What do you mean?
I don't know that much. I do know that there are non-human intelligence is that at a higher order.
I dropped the BitChute link. It's funny. It's got like 1,600 views. It's got way more than everything else on there because it's the only place it is, I think. It's called The Matrix Decoded. It's in the Kick chat. Matrix Decoded. Witsit gets it, BitChute.
1,600.
Yeah, that's
like 5 minutes on any credible news channel.
These craft, and we don't really know their intentions right now. But we have proof that they exist, and as you mentioned, we're seeing more proof of that of them possibly residing in our oceans. Just today, I spoke with a retired Navy captain submariner who witnessed in 1983 an underwater object that moved at speeds that we can't reproduce, and that he was not able to confirm was an adversary. It was an unknown.
Admiral.
Source, trust me, bro.
This makes no sense to me. So if there have been, let's just imagine there have been aliens on Earth since the 80s. What would they possibly be doing with the technology that they would have to have for interstellar travel, A? But B, in all those years, what have they done other than get caught flying? It's preposterous. Also, the percentages of, distance and time and travel and the civilizations being, overlapping in technology and all this other stuff. This is so hard for me to accept.
Yeah, because everybody knows that you can cross a couple hundred light years in a 40-foot saucer.
Correct. Of course. Just go to the food generator and the holodeck and all the things you need for stuff. Yeah.
You just need the sports. You need the sport model.
I mean that's where the chupacabra comes in. They
I used to love the X-Files. Yeah.
Oh, isn't this adorable? Witches don't scare me. They're afraid of me. Ego Deus onum sanctifi liberas. Oh, you think you know Latin? That's adorable.
When you say we have evidence that they are, I think, what did you just say to me? They're under the sea. They've been under the sea, something like that.
Under the sea.
What is the evidence? Is it the videos?
Under the
playing on our screen right now. Videos we've
The
seen things that
Abyss.
appear to be diving
The
under.
Abyss was a documentary, Max.
Yeah.
The Abyss.
Yeah. Like, Witsit has completely lost the plot between like reality and fiction, right? He's just buying all of this.
The ocean.
The Abyss is a really good movie, though. I mean, honestly, but still, that's where they get all this shit from. It just goes straight from, I saw it in a movie and now it's real.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Is it testimony? What is the evidence you've seen that you have found so compelling?
Well, it's all of that, Will. Some of these videos have been leaked, like from the USS Omaha, a Navy ship in 2019 that was operating in Southern California and off Southern California. And then, of course, I've had eyewitnesses come to me, former submarine officers and acoustic intelligence specialists who observed on sonar objects that they can't explain and that our undersea assets can't reproduce.
But that's the extent of it. Something that we don't know what the technology is, and that's something we don't know what it is. There's no life forms. There's no communication attempts. There's no, this is where it gets me. Sooner or later, there'd be something other than a craft the size of a football.
And
right.
It certainly can't be the Chinese or the Russians testing stuff on us. That can't certainly possibly be.
Uh-huh.
Well, the things that I've seen that change directions instantly and things like that, I get it. That's extremely concerning. But again, making the jump that it is extraterrestrial, to me, is pretty severe.
Mm-hmm. Kango for $5 says the USA's MQ-9 Reaper has active camouflage and press images of it are altered to hide this and other super cool shit. Thank you, Kango.
Okay, last question for you, Admiral. Do you think we're going to learn anything that's promised, as mentioned by Kash Patel?
I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful the president's going to follow through on his word and release more information. I think the American people deserve to know the nature of reality.
I don't know if anyone notices, but Witsit stream, whenever he plays a video, it's super choppy. He didn't used to
I
have
noticed
that
that.
problem.
Well, maybe Mom's basement doesn't have a good throughput.
That is wild.
Alone and being visited by these non-human intelligences. So I'd like to see that.
That's a stretch, buddy.
Yeah, Witsit, you might also want to have your eyes checked because you're leaning towards the monitor. That indicates that you're not seeing very well.
There's absolutely no evidence of intelligence behind. It could be. Let's just say these are interstellar drones or something equivalent. I mean, again, this jumping that we're doing, other than just what it is, what factually we can see, that's all we know.
Do you know what a von Neumann machine is, Jack?
Oh, I've never heard that term before.
Von Neumann was a physicist in the first half of the 20th century. He proposed that what would most likely meet would be automatic, intelligent drones going from solar system to solar system. It'd be unlikely to be populated by organic beings. They would most likely be intelligent machines. So they're von Neumann.
That makes sense. I mean, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's
our very limited, simple things we do, but
yeah, he proposed that would be the most likely encounter that we would have.
My issue still goes back to even if there was, the time to communicate information around. So unless they're just traveling around and eventually, maybe there's some extraterrestrials 1,000-year lifespan or something. It couldn't be like human scale. Otherwise, it just wouldn't make sense.
Kango for $5 says all this UFO shit is just military drone stuff. Better to say, oh, it's unidentified rather than it's our own clandestine weapon program. Yeah.
Agreed with that. The only thing that makes no sense is the change in direction. I don't know that any technology that, I mean, granted, it could be something that we've got that's just so secret, but it would have to be something that nobody can even conceptualize. To shift direction instantly is, we're talking a couple hundred or 1,000 G's of force. Not that there's a person in there, but that it's very hard for mass to just change direction.
Yeah.
Great deception. Yeah. This will change everything, because when they show up, they will tell us we seeded all life on this planet. We genetically manipulated early man. We started the world civilization.
Oh, good Lord, what a jump that is.
I love it. We are now we're getting into alien movie territory.
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
I just it's funny how he will not accept the experiments, peer-reviewed, hundreds of scientists, but just some derpling on Twitter saying oh, this is what they're going to do. He's just swallows it up, all of it.
This critical juncture, a nuke going off, and what's going on in Iran right now, Tony?
Yeah.
I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah.
These guys are like a tiger backed into a corner. Do they have nukes? We've heard they have no nukes. We've heard they have 11 nukes. Mm-hmm. We've heard they have 8 nukes, but there's no delivery system.
Kango for $5 says, look at Witsit. There is hardly intelligent life on this planet, let alone fucking aliens. Oh boy.
You don't know what the truth is. Nobody does. All it takes is one nuke going off, and this sets up the greatest climate of fear that humanity has ever experienced.
where is this climate of fear? Like no one, like I'm more afraid of Trump having the nuclear football than I am of aliens making contact with us. That is, to be perfectly honest.
Also, it's more likely that anything developed by a third country, a third world country, would be a dirty bomb. It won't be an exploding nuke. It'll be a dirty bomb. Or,
Yeah.
if you think about it, and I hate to think about this because how simple it would be, but if you took a modern drone that can carry 5 pounds and you had anthrax or something and just flew over a football game. I mean, again, it's so simple to think of ways to terrorize people. It won't be a nuclear weapon.
Also, and it's highly likely that the Iranians would attack like either Qatar or Saudi Arabia in addition to Israel.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if you did have nuclear material and all the different ways that it can and probably is scanned when it goes around the world into different container ships and ports, whatever, you wouldn't want to get it, it just intercepted and taken away before you got a chance to do something with it. The chances of it being on the U.S. shore, I think, is probably less than a dozen or more weapons being set off in the rest of the world first.
Except that Trump probably fired everybody.
Yeah, that is
that's how this Hunter virus. They fired all the people that track people.
People don't need to worry about the
No,
antivirus.
but
It's just
Brenda's
a
right though.
minor thing.
Trump has decimated
He has
the
all of it. Yeah,
he's made it far more
FDA.
dangerous. Yeah.
No, I agree, but this hantavirus thing is not going to be much else.
So I agree with you, Max. I saw Professor Dave did a thing on it, and it relieved a lot of my fears because I didn't know much about it. So he says it's extremely hard to transmit between people.
Yeah.
So that's I was simply making the point that his decimation of our our disease and monitoring and protection and all that has consequences.
I'm not worried about it, but it was funny because I don't know if it was Jon Stewart or Stephen Colbert, but they showed a clip the other night of Trump when he said, "Yeah, don't worry about Corona. It's one guy from China. It's under control. Don't worry about it." And I'm just that scene of like that was the first time we were introduced to, "Don't worry, it's one guy. It's in China. Nothing to worry about." So
but
it's just that
antivirus is not a good.
We wouldn't know until it's too late.
It's not a big problem because of the type of virus it is. I know about antivirus because I know someone that almost died from it when he was a kid. He got bit by a rat, but it's not really a big deal. Superman for 1020 for $9.99. Thank you so much. Wait until the aliens tell the flirts the world is a sphere and there is no firmament. Yes. And Hardo says the motto of these wackadoodles is literally anything but reality. Also check Discord DM for a funny feminine Witsit love gift.
Oh, that's true. They're going to have to admit that things get through the firmament.
Yeah.
Is this the? That's new. That's new.
Yeah, this is Witsit. I mean, Clavy Witsit. He's looks maxing now, and here he. I love it. Thank you, Hardo. Oh my. Where are we? Oh, here.
Because we're all linked together with the internet, right? And satellites all around us.
Wait, hold on. Where did here? Phil Bell wonders, is Witsit wearing Trump's makeup routine? Yes. That is true. He does like we don't know because Witsit has said before that he doesn't wear sunscreen, so we don't know if it's spray tan or carrot too much consumption of carrot or what makeup.
So
at this point,
is skin cancer a conspiracy now?
Yeah. I guess orange is the new orange.
That's when they show up. That's conjecture. That's the final rung. Pray to God we don't have that scenario. But what happens if a Messiah?
No, wait, not that one. This one. Eating too many crayons. I hadn't thought of that one. That could perfectly be it. Yes.
I'm more worried about the Decepticons. I mean, this guy, come on, dude.
I mean, yes, his looks, Maxi. Look at him. Like the AI pictures that he has of himself all over the place with like face retouching and removing like his freckles and that kind of shit.
Main character syndrome.
Yeah. Witsit Vicular.
78th year of the Roswell event, July 8th. What if Trump stands up and goes, "We're not alone in the universe"?
Yeah.
Bam, game changer. Where's the church? Will the men please come forward and receive the morning offering? We're like, 30 years behind. It's very sad.
Yeah, I mean, the church, I 100%
Have crashed craft stated earlier. Do we have the bodies?
Oh, Cygnus. Hold on. I got you. I think I got you. Yes, I got you.
I found your direct messages with Quap. Are you leaving me for him?
Yes, I am.
But why?
Well, he was the guy who exposed VapeGate. He exposed Geo and Riggs, and he recently debunked Alan and Shane's celestial theodolite method, which you can check out on his YouTube channel at KikoPip. And he's really hot.
Why do you guys like this? This is the crappiest AI I've ever seen, and you guys were laughing at it. I saw this and like, this is a joke, right? It's ironic that he's presenting this.
Because it is like I can imagine Witsit saying like, but why?
Yeah, but like the voice of, I mean, it's just so, he could have done so much better with this.
I know, but that is and Kiko Pip, that also is very funny.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I just
virgin.
it's yeah. You don't like Q Up. I don't like.
I don't
him
like
too
anything
much
about
either.
him. And then the other night he basically threw Icy Spin out. I'm like, exactly. I mean, how can that little sensitive, it's just, I don't like it because A, he's not funny, and B, I just see a little candy ass Oakley behind that.
No, yeah, I mean, I agree 100%. But the badness is the joke. I think so too. Like the low effort
Perhaps.
is kind of what makes me laugh at it. But why?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
Oh, for fuck's
If you
sake.
believe we have
Witsit, I like Witsit. He's just like looking upwards.
So is this his new show? He just shows conspiracy derp?
Watches the news. Yes.
I'm sure that'll be successful.
Oh, yeah.
crashed craft stated earlier. Do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
If you believe we have crashed craft stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Wait, is this
Why doesn't she just ask the fucking question that everyone wants her to ask? Do we have non-human life forms on the planet that we are somehow in possession of?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess that is whenever these hearings were happening, I was like, why don't they just ask the questions directly? That is just
the beating around the bush with the non-biologics and do we have the pilots when we have, and then he answers we have not, but it was a non-answer.
Yeah. No, I don't. I like that's why this doesn't excite me like at all until we get an actual confirmation, then I don't really care.
This
Can
more
go
feeds
for,
the conspiracy.
yeah. Can go for 20 New Zealand dollars. Thank you so much. Good Lord, smart people. It's not the 80s. NASA's ISRO-SAR satellite can measure Earth at the millimeter level from space. The USA most likely has military satellites that can do radiological sensing. Fart in Iran,
Oh.
they know.
Let's see. NASA, fake and gay. Space, fake and gay. Satellites, fake and gay.
Fake and gayer. Wait, no, let's do it. Satellites, fake and gay. NASA, fake and gayer. Satellites in space from NASA that can do shit, fakest and gayest.
I mean, that's the problem with technology. Yeah, none of us doubt all of that tech, but they do. Because it's just convenient. They can't keep their grift going if they accept anything like the things that they take for granted every day.
Yeah.
Satellite navigation, internet, wireless, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's ground positioning system, bro. Not GPS. The G is for
ground. That's right. Ground.
Uh-huh.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are.
Yeah, I just saw something crazy.
Phil says, I'm home, but going back to the hospital for a few days. I'm glad. Keep us updated, Phil. With fingers crossed.
And watching Witsit might send you right back.
I don't know. Laughter is, helps.
True.
Yeah, there's no way this is real, but watch this first.
Expose the falsehood of a fake alien invasion.
That's right.
Now they're going to try to pivot it to it being a holy war between humans and the agents of Satan.
Kind of makes sense with what they just did, right?
Is it aliens or is it like angels or demons or whatever? Like, can we get one conspiracy and stick to it and not just mix and match?
By the way that guy answered the question, it could have just been biologic or non-human biologic material from space. There's nothing in there about aliens or intelligent life forms. That none of that was mentioned.
Yeah. I mean, they do say that they found amino acids in like meteorites and asteroids and that kind of stuff.
It's chemicals from space. Yay.
And those are like, if you find the RNA in meteorites or amino acids, those are like biological compounds. So Harno for $5 says spoon feeding conspirators was a large part of the platform Trump ran on. That is true.
Yes. But once you fuck with the price of gas, even the idiots will get pissed off.
Oh yeah.
Et cetera, and so on. So it's a very, very reckless, irresponsible, and dangerous thing that the Vice President of the United States would say that. And I am going to be quite clear with people that he knows who are on my team that cannot be allowed to be repeated. So no, it's one thing, Tucker Carlson is saying that you have a.
Why are you listening to like the absolute dumbest people ever? Gigi makes a great point. Aliens versus Satan would make a great film. Yes, but it has to be a B movie. It has to be like Sharknado.
Well, wait a minute. Who would Witsit root for in that scenario?
Well, maybe the sequel can be Ginger Jesus comes and kicks everyone's ass.
If he admits to aliens, though, or higher life forms, then he sort of denies God in theory. Yeah. So he would theoretically want Satan to prove his existence of his God.
Yeah.
A lot of the far right religion.
Dude, everyone's saying it. JD Vance has said it. You have that Rep Luno chick. She's saying, I won't call them aliens, interdimensional. So they're like all saying that.
That's two people, idiot.
Just people who don't understand the cosmology.
And Laura Loomer is kookier than Witsit.
Oh yeah.
Of interstellar travel.
And you are a retard. You don't understand the physics and the cosmos of interstellar travel because
God, Witsit, please stop now. Please.
Oh, there we go. Like it's interstellar travel is not a thing. That's what these people think with it. You can't take their conspiracy and say it's and apply it to flat Earth. Those people, this guy knows the Earth is a globe with it.
And so when you want to explain to me Mickelson Morley in the sufficient precise replications that debunk your claim of the
No,
cosmos,
you're just lying.
then maybe
My head hurts now.
You're just
Honestly, this
with,
is the.
with it.
How does he keep straight what he believes?
No, he doesn't, and we all know that he's lying. And let me grab the link. And I managed to ask this yesterday during the debate of Iron Horse, and he
Still
absolutely
recovering from that.
fumbled the response. First two sentences of the Mickelson-Morley paper. Here we go. The discovery of the aberration of... people can't see it there. The discovery of the aberration of light was soon followed by an explanation according to emission theory. The effect was attributed to a simple composition of the velocity of light with the velocity of Earth in its orbit. So by the time we got Mickelson-Morley, they knew that the Earth orbited around the sun for about 200 years. I mean, in the sense of like, in the physics sense of they knew.
Flirts are very good at cherry picking.
Yes.
listen to you, brother. So this is claiming that this is an actual picture. I'm not claiming it is. They're claiming we're releasing pictures. It's probably just smart to put this up here because everyone's just going to look at it no matter what. There's no way, I would say.
That is just is it the registered person on the Twitter? No. A lot of that is just engagement farming with it. You should know that. And also, that literally looks like an AI generated picture, so no chance it's real.
But if they're going to come out and claim that they're showing us stuff, who's to say what would or wouldn't get leaked? I don't know, but we are actually in this world now. Like, it's just wild.
Demons and other things like that. The Vice President Vance has mentioned that. My friend, Tucker Carlson has also said that too. And I've had private conversations with him about that. And I do want to address that really quickly, both as an intel officer, a guy who studied physics, a practicing Roman Catholic like Secretary Rubio and Vice President Vance. I respect those views of spirituality and demonic deception, and I think we should be concerned about that. But I think it's theologically premature without knowing everything, equating everything to demons, because God has created this wonderful, visible, and invisible.
I'm so happy I'm an atheist because this, I swear, I don't want to pick on anybody's belief system, but this is what the fucking religion does to everything. It fucking spoils it.
Right? They're losing their minds over, because, one of the arguments that I've said in the past before is that it kind of really throws a wrench. Let's say we find aliens with different morphology. It really throws a wrench in the claim that, God made us in its own image, right?
And ascribing good and bad to everything as being the primary driver.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Ooh, Josh Monday just sent me a video that apparently dumbass Flat Earth Banjo is already coping about the trip that we're going to do on December.
Already?
Yes. Oh,
man,
you
they are
weren't
in overdrive now.
You weren't here before. Josh sent me someone who did a review.
No, I was here. I just wasn't in the chat. I was watching.
Gotcha.
And I was surprised, though, that how fast. You said to him flat out, "You're going to be attacked," and it was 24 hours.
Yes. It was Thursday night, I think.
Oh yeah, okay, so 72 hours, give or take. Well, they probably made it. They probably made it the day after.
Hold on, because this is too good. What timestamp? 48:45. And Banjo, of all people.
It's such a redneck name.
What a stupid. Oh, fuck.
I don't know who he is.
Oh, Flat Earth Banjo is like a liar, but one of those like liars. Banjo was showing a video of a rocket once, and we were on the Drunk Debunk show. And someone brought up Banjo's evidence, and you see the video of the rocket, and you see the text that was like a marquee, like an arch. But then someone, oh shoot, we lost the Jack. Give it a moment. There we go. So Banjo posted a video with the rocket, and the text was like an arch at the bottom. So someone tracked down the original video, and turns out that Banjo had curved the whole video just to make his point, because on the original video the text was straight. So yeah, Banjo is an absolute liar.
Well, listen, look at Iron Horse just saying that that's straight last night. That was, I mean, they're just, it's so disingenuous. I don't trust any flat earther anymore, that to be even serious about wanting to know the truth. And I don't know how Josh is a flip-flopper, because he's just said he wants to see for himself.
Yeah, he still hasn't made a commitment, like he still hasn't changed. But I mean, the only thing that you idiots are doing by preemptively attacking him over a trip that is going to happen in June and December, the only thing you're doing is just reinforcing our position that you guys are idiots and you will attack anyone that talks against you. You're not truthers. Banjo, you're a piece of shit. I'll save this one. We can, if it's good, we can watch it some other time.
He's created humans, animals, angels, and other types of non-human intelligence. And I don't think us as humans, we understand all of God's creation to kind of use a theological kind of framework on that. And I think that everybody needs.
I mean, that's the problem, that not everything is a theological thing. Like if aliens exist, it's it's a point against God being real, actually.
Well, I think that's probably what the fear is, that anything outside of their simplistic story told thousands of years ago and turned into a book makes it harder for them to justify that belief system.
Yeah. Robin says, talk dirty to me, Max. Oh, you babe. I hope you saw my happy birthday greetings. We were having an after show, so I couldn't join. And when I checked back in, you were already gone. But many kisses, and I don't know, licks if you want. Wink, wink.
No comment. Keep that in mind, to be respectful of that. And the Catholic Church certainly has a long history in this. And there are Catholic theologians like the late Dr. Paul Thigpen.
Shut up. What is your point?
Look more human.
Speaking of which, what is your fucking point?
Yeah, I mean, Witsit, your doom scrolling, your streams have devolved into doom scrolling Twitter.
Yeah, he's just playing Fox News, and then he throws in what's that about?
Like that is his whole life. I like from whenever, like, what can we say? He wakes up at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. just sits on his city computer, locked in his room, so his mommy won't annoy him, and then just doom scrolls Twitter all day.
Just imagine this in 10 years. I mean, will Witsit be like, begging for money on the street? I mean, it's just the trajectory of his life is not very promising.
No. I mean, we have been, me and my informants have been, my snitches worldwide have been monitoring this because we are kind of waiting where the mask fully comes off. And we are starting to see that with that clip at the beginning, where he was talking about the blue eyes, white people bullshit, right? So I don't know. We're pending. We're pending. I think that the mustache love is going to show up like eventually in a really hardcore way. I mean, he hasn't been shy about it. He's indicated it, but now that he's streaming on Kick, which is apparently which is apparently uncensored. I don't know.
And we're going to see new depths from him, probably.
Oh yeah.
Who was the flurf that used to be involved with that like tennis product, or it was some kind of supplements, or was that him or was that Fakatsoid?
Oh no, that was Witsit. That was Witsit.
And that's what so that was him,
yes.
what, 15, 20 years ago. And this is what I mean by the arc of his life.
15, 20 years ago, no. Witsit was selling before, like after TFE and before he disappeared.
No.
He was selling some supplements.
No, not that. Well, maybe
okay.
it was. There, I remember something. I don't remember who the person was, but there was like there was like an older guy that was sort of like the product, and then these guys were like playing tennis and looking all jockey in their polos and shorts, and they were talking about how great these supplements are. For some reason, I think it's him. But if it is him, I mean, God, how bad is he going to be at like 50 even?
Oh, wait, no. Are you talking about there were some tennis players and then Nathan Thompson balances
Nathan Thompson, that's who it
hammer.
was.
Yeah.
That's who it was. My bad.
Nathan
But I mean,
Thompson,
look at all of them. They start out with some meager promise, and then this is where they end up. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if he's going to be JJ with a big long beard sitting in his basement, just yelling at the world.
Yes. CK for $9.99 says nothing. CK, if you want to add a message here in a regular chat, but bro, I love you so much. Thank you. Kango for 10 New Zealand dollars says, when the aliens do land, let's just get all these fucking idiots and ask the green little men to please take them the fuck away. Read Arthur C. Clarke's Rendezvous with Rama. It's awesome. Thank you so much.
I remember that from back in high school days, Rendezvous with Rama. Can you imagine if this is what's there to greet the aliens when they officially make contact? It's fucking Witsit.
My God, yeah. It's like, oh, if you're any kind of representation of the whole human race, let me just press this button and extinguish the whole planet.
With reptilians, that they actually look more human with reptilian skin.
How did we get here?
But humanoid, they're hybrids. They mixed it in a lab.
No, wait, no. You can't have a reptilian human hybrid because one is mammal and the other one is reptile. They're fundamentally incompatible. One is cold-blooded, one is hot-blooded.
That's what I mean. How did we get here? Who was this guy? Oh, he must be a PTL because it looks like he's preaching.
Yeah. Kevin Sadai.
Come on now.
Praise
okay, so
Jesus.
it's not from another planet. And they don't even look like you think they look. So who's in charge of that? So this is the things that I've never talked about before. I probably never will again, but thank you for coming.
Smart,
but this is the thing that we're dealing with. We're dealing with the book of Revelation. These things are going to come out of the earth.
PTL. I was right. Fucking religion. Chalk another one up for fucking up the truth.
Book of Revelation, which is 1900 years late in its predictions. Okay.
They didn't
got Witsit's attention though.
Yeah. Like look at his face. Like he has a frown there.
It's because he pictures all these people that are in front of other people making money, and he's angry at his life, living in the basement waiting for Hot Pockets.
Oh yeah, he was there. He was at the pinnacle of the world, and then decided to go on TFE, and then everything came crumbling down.
Well, that was the way he acted, and he could have made that. He could have parlayed that into something. That dumbass.
Well, I mean, yeah, but the problem is that he doesn't want to be like part of the establishment. He doesn't want to be, the mainstream, right? He wants
but like
to
his
go
hubris
against...
in telling I'm going to tell you how I'm going to appear on film, and I'm going to tell you how this is going to go, and He just sabotaged himself from the first second. You know, the fucking the gyroscope and all this stupid shit he said that was just ridiculously dumb. The
The
lack of
gyro
any
compass.
planning. Yeah, the lack of any planning, the lack of any data to show for it, and then this weird, what did you see? Well, I mean, I think it was this. Oh, fuck you, dude.
You remember that we covered the last post he made, a post he made on Twitter, where he said, "Yeah, we went to what seemed like Antarctica."
And that's what I mean. People realize that we're for him, that he's a liar, and people realize that we're trying to get him to find the truth that he's a liar. He found himself hated by everyone.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Look, I might have some narcissistic traits here and there. I'm just telling you.
Thank you, Witsit. Wait, I have something here. Gravity machine. What the fuck is this?
Washing them. They're putting them in a capsule where they don't really know what's going on. They hit them in like some type of zero-G, like vector machine.
Yes, the gravity machine. Okay, Witsit, got it. Thank you.
No doubt being hidden from us.
Oh yeah.
Pretty wild, bro. Because of the things that come out of the earth, bro. Oh man, they are.
When is bro going to go out of favor with him? When is that not going to sound, credible coming from him? No, I mean, at some age, like I still say bro, and because I lived through the bro generation, but at what age is Witsit going to seem like just a grumpy old man yelling at people to get off his lawn and nothing more?
I mean, he called his wife bro, so I don't know if it's ever going away.
That's true.
What the things that come out of the earth? You mean like lava with it,
bro?
Perfect timing.
These are
think about all the whistleblowers that claim there are these underground bases, and there are underground bases, right? I mean, we just don't know.
Oh, remember how he said that there could be underground bases in Antarctica because he thinks that building under the ice is easy.
Again, this is Witsit. He believes the Earth is flat. I mean, what else do you need to know about him?
That is true.
Know what's in them. But rest assured, nothing to do with anything that's being called aliens because of.
Oh, look at it. Like this dumbass was calling people dumb and you don't even know how to spell Coriolis. And yes, they do have to take Coriolis into account. You can literally go into YouTube and you know what? Let's do a little.
Is there any chance this is Dick Wayne?
No, I don't think so. Dick Wayne has a bunch of new accounts. Look, let's go to YouTube. Boom, boom.
Dude, what is your point of being here, Ludwig? I don't get it.
No, he's one of
Go
the dumb
read a
ones.
book or watch a couple fucking Nova series. I mean, just learn something.
Sniper Coriolis effect. Demonstrating Coriolis effect bullet drop at 1,000 yards. Okay, let's look at that 12 years ago.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Winters, product specialist here at Gunworks. Today we're going to go over one of the common issues guys have when collecting data to either build a drop chart or a ballistic compensator like we use on our systems. We field hundreds of calls a month where guys cannot re-verify their data once they've shot it one day and go out and try to return the same data, let's say a week later. And one of the common issues that we see is the Coriolis effect. And what guys are not doing is taking into account the effect that this can have on your shooting at longer ranges. Now, real quick, let's kind of just explain the Coriolis effect in layman's terms. The Coriolis effect is the effect that when the bullet leaves the barrel of the gun, it is actually leaving the surface of the earth. So as the bullet leaves the barrel of the gun, the earth is still rotating and the bullet is not rotating with the earth. So the earth will actually rotate out from underneath of the bullet while it is in flight. So as the earth rotates, it actually rotates from the west to the east. So what that's going to do to our targets is if you're shooting west, your target's going to rotate up and towards us, which is going to cause the bullets to hit lower. And if you're facing east, the target's going to be dropping and slightly moving away, which is going to cause the hits to be higher. Now, why this is important is out to 1,000 yards, you could have almost a full minute of correction due to Coriolis effect, depending on which direction you sighted in your zero. Now, to show you guys just...
the background music is probably gonna get me think, but are we cool? Do you want to? I put the link here. It took me one search to figure it out. You can continue watching that, Ludwig.
Right.
Interdimensional beings, and those who have enough sodium pentothal in their system, when
What's
I ask
that
them, will tell
sound?
me the truth.
What sound?
I don't know. It's like I hear the sphincter puckering up of Ludwig.
No matter what agency they work for, they will tell me the truth, and that is they're interdimensional. They're not coming from far away.
Where are, like, what the fuck is this dimensional bullshit?
But they can travel between dimensions?
Yeah, I guess.
Of course. They're coming from below your house.
Those are ants.
And they're waiting for a certain time to come up on the earth. And God's not letting them be exposed.
And wait, whenever we, like, you know, drill for oil, why aren't these beings popping up whenever we drill big holes? Or, I don't know, mines, quarries, yada yada.
Why does he even have to cope? Why does he even have to talk about it? Why not just ignore it? This is where religion goes wrong, trying to insert themselves into things that are not religion related.
Right.
At least my opinion. I mean, this is why I hate to say it, but this is what ruins the idea of even me contemplating a God. It's because people like him and Witsit and all these other grifters and all these other people that have to make everything about good and evil.
Yeah, no, this is it hasn't even been confirmed, and they're already making up shit.
Although his is pretty good. They're just next door. Like, they're just in the other dimension.
Yeah.
And has spent the last week telling you there are underground alien bases in the ocean.
Who is this
in the
asshat?
center of the earth.
I don't know, a hat and glasses, like sunglasses for a show. I mean, that's how.
Look at
that's a
Witsit.
real truther.
Witsit has envy in his face watching this guy.
Yeah.
And those aliens are fighting each other and may start to fight you. And you know what the response has been? Pretty muted from the public. It's been a pretty muted response. No one really cares that much. Nobody cares that much.
Yeah, because it's a nothing burger.
Yeah, we're waiting for some actual proof, bro.
Yeah.
The government's literally coming out and going, "Hey, so we're being observed by a higher race of interdimensional." Wah wah wah.
They didn't say that.
I don't have the sound trombone, but I have this.
Dun dun dun. Is Witsit moving ever? Like, he's got it's almost like he hasn't moved in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Now he's kind of smiling because this guy is saying what he wants.
Oh, this guy gave him partial wood, I'm sure.
Yeah, you can hear it knocking on the desk.
Care. People do not care. And I kind of love that. This bitch, Anna Paulina, whatever her name is, God bless her, Anna Paulina Luna. She's
this bitch, God bless her.
I love that. Great greeting. Should be a card.
Hallmark is the one that does the cards, right?
Yes.
Out there talking about interdimensional beings. Everybody, you know, that guy Tim Burchett is out there saying they're under the...
Felix makes a point here. If aliens come here, we're fucked. We wouldn't be able to do anything. Yes, that's one of the things. Whenever a more advanced civilization meets a more primitive civilization, it usually doesn't go well for the primitive ones. We know that, like, from when the Spanish conquered Mesoamerica, they exterminated almost everyone. Ashton says this guy is Tim Dillon. No idea.
What's with the hat and the glasses, though?
I don't know. That's a Truther Apparel hashtag.
Water. And by the way, maybe they are, but no one cares. Nobody's really.
Then why are you even talking about it?
But in a way, it's like
that's where we are now.
That is where we are, but it's like, is that what they want?
Oh, Jesus, Witsit. For fuck's sake, you can't say anything without him then going right to that. Oh, maybe that's their plan.
Yeah. They. Who's they?
Well, they just covers every base.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm an agent of the U.S. government, according to the first
Does it pay
guy
well?
that we watched today. I don't know. I still haven't been paid once.
I'm
by
sure
the
that
US
that
government.
pays. Yeah, they're probably working on it.
In a way, I used to think that's always what we wanted, is to get people where we're like, this is fake and gay. But if it's actually real and it's just being lied about, and dude, they're gonna do the good alien, bad alien thing, bro. You know, and the good
He
ones
did
can
a
come
dude
and
and a
say,
bro
"Look,
in the
man, we
same
made
fucking
it
2 minutes.
Good alien, bad alien. Okay.
Jim, we wanted you guys to not kill each other. We wanted you guys to learn some of the bigger spiritual truths, and you know, they could. There's like,
Oh, the aliens are also spiritual. Okay.
And he means, when he says they, he means them too. So everybody, they is everybody but himself, I'm guessing now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Gigi has a point. Maybe I was doged by, and my position.
There
was
you go.
cut.
You didn't even. They didn't even bother to tell you.
Yeah.
100 different things that they could do, but in my opinion, they're gonna do one thing, right? And to me, the most efficient way is like, oh yeah, there's like an admin, right, to the simulation. There's a
Oh, Jesus, Witsit, I swear to God, dude. Why? Why did you make it worse than it was already? You can't nail him down on anything. He'll just go a level underneath it. It's now virtual.
He's just jumping for like from one conspiracy to the next.
But I mean, the ultimate one is none of it's real anyway.
Hackerman, hello. Witsit, I'm sad to tell you that if this is a simulation, in the simulation, the Earth is a globe. Sorry.
Also, who wrote your code, buddy?
He's evil.
I mean, he might be what they call the ghost in the machine, right?
That's too much credit.
Just rogue code that
It's just, yeah, it's just a
super
rejected code, yeah. Oh my God, Witsit. Why bother then? Like, why do you even bother going on with life if that's really what you think?
That's what I love about Witsit.
He's not going to think he's Neo now, please.
Yes, he does think he's Neo. Well, maybe not, because he thinks that Morpheus was Satan. So,
Can you imagine if he would have gone to the movies with you when you saw that movie? You would have got up halfway and just walked out. You'd be like, I never want to hear about the fucking movie again. Witsit, man.
Like, you're retroactively ruining the movie for me, Witsit.
Yeah, no shit.
Fuck you.
He's evil. We know that because we were with him. We were with him. He told us to rule over you guys, you know, and we were just like, we can't do this anymore.
We were with him? With it?
From my understanding, that's what they did the first time. From my understanding, that's what they need to pull off a second time.
What first time?
Option one, convince us that they created us, they seeded us, right? And whatever.
That's from was it?
Yeah, it's the.
No, it wasn't Covenant. It was the other one.
I got a P. Prometheus.
Prometheus.
Prometheus. There you go.
Yes.
I mean that movie apparently. I mean, here's the thing though, Witsit. If they quote unquote seeded us, and in the past 50 years, all they've managed to do is crash in the desert, and we've hidden it, and they've hidden it. What is the plan?
Yeah.
I think the archaic idea of like them coming from super far away, I don't think they're even going to try that, because I bet you would be amazed at how much of the public actually is, at the least, extremely skeptical of the mainstream claim of the universe. At least.
No, you're
And of course, he
absolutely
tried to
wrong.
wrap it up in a bow. For fuck's sake, Witsit, don't use your stupid to make others stupid. Fuck me.
Fuck me sideways.
He is
Extremely
the
skeptical.
he is just the saddest of all of the flirts. The fact that he
Yeah.
doesn't come up, his grifts that he comes up with are just all the same one, just reinvented.
Yeah. And like none of it makes sense with the rest, which has always been like the reason why I enjoy him is because he does stuff like say everything is intrinsically electrostatics, bro, referring to the intermolecular bonds, but then on the same breath he will say, oh yeah, and atoms are fake and gay. So like it's like with those things are mutually exclusive. You can't have one if you say the other.
What does he offer with a membership? What is there to more of this? I mean, what is there a
You
higher
get
level
access, you get access to the Discord.
to this? To this level of stupid?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Like, say it's 40%, say it's 20%. It could be 15%. That's too many people. Whatever the lie is doesn't work on 15% of people. And that's not how this goes down, bro. Okay. There isn't some intellectual position that protects you from whatever the deception is. So it can't require you believe 46 billion light years away. Right? But someone can believe 46 billion light years away and then still be convinced of something interdimensional. In fact, there's a very logical framework there. It's like, well, of course, how could you travel the vastness of the universe unless you were able to bang instantaneous action?
Or just go very, very fast.
Or those distances do exist and there's no fucking aliens visiting us with it.
Yeah. Maybe I mean, the possibilities here are kind of endless, but the sheer size of the universe would indicate that there is other life somewhere.
Oh,
Now,
totally agreed. Yes.
What that life entails, we don't know, because
I mean, if
they're
you
very far away.
once you hear the 200 billion stars in the Milky Way and 2 to 4 trillion galaxies like the Milky Way, or even not like it, give or take size, larger, smaller, whatever. The number of planets orbiting suns it's a number like I forget what that number is. It's like 17 zero, whatever it is. And there's like if 1 in 100 and 1 in 100 of one of those, if 1 in 100 of those, the number is something like several hundred billion potential worlds, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously the odds are that but then there's the timing though, Max. I mean, if Earth is 4.5 billion years old, modern man is really what, 200 years that could communicate, and the chances of that lining up, even with that number of, that's the thing, right? There probably were and will be civilizations all over the place, but whether they line up and we can communicate at the right time in our development will be the question.
Yeah. Felix says, and I agree, if they aren't in our galaxy, we'll probably never find them, which is, our galaxy, which is the thing that we have the nearest. If they're not here, intergalactic travel seems so far very unlikely. I'm definitely there's a higher chance of there being alien life forms than the Earth being flat. Yeah.
Action at a distance, teleportation, right? So then you could have your cake and eat it
wait,
too.
come on, teleportation?
For fuck's sake.
I mean, oh God, maybe a wormhole. I'll give you a wormhole, but teleportation?
Yeah, no, teleportation.
What happens if you teleport somewhere that doesn't have the molecules that you need to reassemble the fucking, or the atoms or whatever that you would need to reassemble you?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't reassemble you on the moon. So if you teleport to the moon, where's the material coming from?
And then, for example, there's the ship of Theseus. So suppose you have a ship that is made out of 100 pieces of wood, and you start replacing them one by one, and you finish replacing it all. So with the remnants of all the ones that you took from the original boat, you put it together again. Which one is the original boat? That's kind of the problem. Like if you get teleportation, would kind of implicate undoing your molecular structure and assembling it everywhere. But at that point, are you yourself?
Yeah, if you think about Star Trek, if there was a technology to take you and scramble you into information, you could just take that and like daisy chain it to a million targets at one time, and then there'd be a million of you with all the same thoughts.
Yeah.
I mean, he's an idiot.
Yeah, that's why teleportation seems like very, very unlikely.
Well, not to
Wormhole?
mention, you'd still theoretically have the speed of light as a limitation for the. It would take you a ton of time to get where you're going.
Yeah.
And the people that don't believe things are that far away, it is amazing to me to see.
Wait, so there aren't people. There's flat Earth idiots like you.
Yeah, pretty much. And I mean, you're a very small amount of people.
Right, to see how can they pull off. So many people are just instantly in their mind, I'm not believing or listening to anything they have to say about any aliens or any interdimensional beings. And they kind of create this Hegelian dialect in the colloquial sense with the good aliens, bad aliens, right?
I wasn't
Maybe that's
following
how
that.
they get out of it. I don't know.
New word for me.
No. But either way, we should have these conversations about, this is insane. It's 2026. We're actually just sitting here waiting for the government to come tell us that there are aliens. And I guess we all knew it was going to happen. I guess a lot of us in FE for years have been saying, obviously, we're not going to fall for that. Like, this is one of the reasons that
you fell for flat Earth, you dumb fuck.
Yes. I mean, you're not going to fall for reality. Let's say that it is real. You're just going to dismiss it the same way that you dismiss the shape of the Earth.
Believing in alien tech at least believes then in space and other planets and other life. I mean, I would rather him that than flat Earth.
Yeah. And he's even said that he has seen UFOs. Why weren't you probed?
He was probably just trying to see if that grift might get him anywhere. Who knows?
discovering or lied to about the nature of the earth and nature of the cosmos is so important because we're going to see right through this. But still, it's crazy to watch it. It's crazy to watch it happen, bro.
That at least a significant number of things that people think are aliens are demons. I'm going to say that, and I believe that for...
Of course.
Fuck me.
Oh my God. This is just so
Why?
dumb.
Why can't anything just be unexplained? Why does it have to be good or bad? I mean, God damn it.
Oh my.
Now I understand how the Crusades happened.
Right?
We should try that on Witsit, by the way. Witsit, we're going to tie rocks to you and throw you in the lake. And if you sink, you're innocent. You're good.
Wow. As Terry says, as pagans, aliens being demons is bullshit. Okay.
If we are being
Number
studied,
one, there
they're
is
never, ever going to show themselves with our primitive level of stupidity.
Yeah.
I mean, our highest high is very high, but our lowest low is just
It's too low.
way more evidence for the existence of God than the existence of aliens. Way more. Bro, it's really interesting. Ephesians 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Bro, there's no evidence for either.
I would call it
there
a
is
draw,
literally
if anything.
zero evidence.
Yeah.
Zero evidence for the existence of God and zero evidence for the existence of aliens. Bro. I mean, Ephesians, why should we care what Paul says when Paul literally contradicts what Jesus says? In the Old Testament, you have Yahweh saying over and over, you're meant to keep the law. You're meant to keep the law. The law is forever. Jesus, New Testament, you're meant to keep the law. Not one letter of the law will be struck until all of these things come to pass. And then you have Paul coming and saying, like, yeah, you know that law thing? Yeah, we're not supposed to do that anymore. Why? Why? No one has ever been able to answer that question to me. Why?
Describes Satan, listen to his language, as the prince of the powers of the air. So people are like, oh man,
that is just, I mean, Paul was riding a horse, hit his head, and started having hallucinations. That's what happened.
Let me guess, though, he's going to turn this into the airwaves. And I mean, this, when you say things so generic like that, it can be turned into anything at that point.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure he's going down with the medieval interpretation of all of these things. This is so good.
Oh my God, that's great.
That is fantastic.
Can you imagine Witsit being there to meet the fucking aliens?
Oh my.
But bro,
bro, it's flat and it has a firmament. And it's like, no, we come from Alpha Centauri or, Betelgeuse, Betelgeuse.
these unexplained
so
phenomenon in the air and okay. The Bible says that, hey, what is Satan? He's the god of this world. He's the prince of the powers of the air. Another one, if you go down.
I'm sorry, what? I can't really go back because this is downloaded files.
I wouldn't even worry that you might have missed something important.
No, he said that Satan is the god of this world. Like, motherfucker, that's not what the Bible says. Read the damn book.
Down the rabbit hole, and I do not recommend that for a reason I'm going to say in a second.
I agree with you.
There are a weird number of alien abduction, quote unquote, testimonies that they report that when they invoke the name of Jesus,
For
they get
fuck's sake.
They stop anal probing or what?
Yes.
that the encounter ceases. If you want to go listen, there's a podcast called Haunted Cosmos that has an episode called Evangelistic Aliens, where they
Revered Wolf VIP says that's absolutely correct. Satan is the god of this world. It says that in the Bible. Jesus literally says that in the Bible. I came to destroy the god of this world, the one who brings death, Satan. Chapter and verse. Chapter and verse, please.
race, okay, all these people who claim to have had encounters with aliens, UFOs, what were the messages they were giving you? They're overtly religious messages that are like anti-Christ, anti-Christian messages. Then you start going like, well, what did demons?
Just look it up. Okay, so you're not going to back up your claim, so it will be dismissed. So thank you for being a coward. You know that the Bible says that you're supposed to defend your faith. You should be ready every time, especially when a filthy atheist like me. So you're lying about the book. And you know what? I have a little verse here for you for lying about the book. You know what that gets you? Hold on. 21:8. Boom, 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 boom. So this is you. But as for the cowardly, the faithless, the polluted, the murderers, the sexually immoral, the sorcerers, the idolaters, and all liars, that's you, little guy that just came on and spouted without giving me chapter and verse, their place will be in the lake that burns with fire and sulfur, which is the second death. So the flames of the lake of fire are already perking up to receive you, you filthy liar. When you lie about the book, you get super hell.
You were a very prepared atheist, Max.
I know the book better than them.
They are agents of lies, intentionally, commissioned.
Oh, I'm going to be proven wrong. Chapter and verse, dummy. That's the only way I'm ever going to be proven wrong. And I mean, you are going to the lake of fire according to your own book. I don't believe any of this shit. So it's all bullshit to me. Hell doesn't exist. When you die, you die.
I mean, all that adds up. All that does add up. It's just weird. I mean, Tucker Carlson, I mean, can we trust him?
Witsit, we can't trust you. That's the biggest one here.
To lead people away from Jesus. Well, what does it seem like the quote unquote aliens do?
I mean, you know what leads people away from Jesus? Reading the Bible. Oh, you can keep on yapping, but until you give me chapter and verse, you are the moron.
That. Here's the last
You know
one.
what a lot of them aren't saying, though? They're saying demons, and they're not saying that what people are calling demons are actually the disembodied spirits of the offspring of the Watchers, the Nephilim.
So, Witsit, you're saying that God is incompetent? That God didn't flood the whole world to kill the Nephilim and just failed? Oh, your theology, Witsit, is bullcrap.
Because there was no place for them to go, and that the actual leaders are the Watchers, which were angels that rebelled and left their initial primary state to intermingle with the daughters of men, then had offspring called Nephilim that were giants that were worshipped as demigods.
And then God flooded the earth and killed them all. Wah, wah, wah.
And it was known that they came from their fathers who were gods, little g. And that these beings, these interdimensional beings, they
Dummy, chapter and verse for the claim you made. I don't care about all of this scope and whatever nonsense you're spouting. You said that Satan is the God of this world and that Jesus said that, chapter and verse. People play Wakatro with him until he actually gives chapter and verse.
they are the Watchers. They are the aliens. I mean, the angels that rebelled, right? They were supposed to watch over man. They rebelled from their initial state. You don't hear a lot of them saying that. You hear a lot of them say demons and not proper.
John 12:31. Okay. So,
Well, yes and no. He referred to Satan as the ruler of this world, never the God of this world. There's a diff.
okay. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. What was it? 12:31. Okay, let's see here. 12. Jesus speaks about his death. Jesus, okay, hold on. Let's read this. Now, my soul is troubled, and what should I say? Father, save me from... Save me from this hour. No, it is for this reason that I have come to this hour. Father, glorify your name. Then a voice came from heaven. I have glorified it, and I will glorify it again. The crowd standing there heard it and said that it was thunder. Others said an angel has spoken to him. Jesus answered, this voice has come for your sake, not for mine. Now is the judgment of this world. Now the ruler of this world will be driven out. And, oh, that he's talking about himself, you dumb fuck. He's not talking about Satan here. Because in this gospel, Jesus is claiming to be God. This doesn't happen in any of the other gospels. And when I am lifted from the earth, will draw all people to myself. He said this to indicate the kind of death he was to die. Where is Satan in any of this? The word Lord God has been thrown around throughout the scriptures. This has nothing to do with Satan. So you were wrong. Like directly from the Bible, you were wrong. Good job. Every single time I speak with a Christian, they don't know the damn fucking book.
What demons are, the roaming spirits that have no body but like to possess bodies, it's because they're disembodied. They once had a body. And what was that body? It was a Nephilim, Raphaims, etc., right? The Nephilim. The giants. They were bodies. They were physical.
The giants. Oh, whoa. I just caught the other one. Hold on. Oh my God. This is the update to the other one. Look who's there, like dying of shame. Oh boy.
Right? Once their physical body died, they were done. They still had a spiritual component. So where do they go? Well, there's nowhere for them to go. They weren't supposed to exist.
Is
They were
there
abominations, so
anything
they
Ginger
roamed.
Jesus doesn't believe in?
No,
Well,
he believes
besides
it
the
all.
globe Earth.
Yeah, no, that's the one. Oh, I love this. Geeky says, so full of caca he is. Oh boy. For those of you who don't know, caca is poop.
Aimlessly on the earth. This is what we call demons. Right? The Watchers, they're not limited to bodies. They're not disembodied. They can transform. They can transmute. Two very different things. One is much more powerful than the other. One is the Father, one is the Son, but their sons are not even.
I'm low. Did he just say that the Nephilim can transform into the Father and the Son?
I
Like,
don't
what
even.
the fuck?
I'm trying not to listen to him anymore because I don't know what the fuck Witsit doesn't believe in. I mean, he'll go down any fucking rabbit hole there is.
Yeah. You know what? The one thing he won't go down? Ladies.
Been the same. They're intermingled. They race mixed in a spiritual sense.
Oh,
right?
fuck. Don't turn it into
fundamentally
that now. Jesus Christ.
Yes. We're stepping stones of conspiracy, jumping
People
from
don't
one
say
to the
race
other.
mixing unless they're fucking. Oh, for God's sake.
They're fucking racist. Yeah.
Yes, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Witsit.
The actual threats are the angels. The angels are the threats. Okay. I'm not scared of demons, and I'm not scared of the angels either, right? But I'm not scared of the demons.
Oh yeah, because you're a real tough guy, aren't you? Fuck! I should have had the clip of him like tearing up on a live stream because people were being mean to him. You all remember that, right? With the crying on stream because people were being mean to him.
I'm going to cut him some slack for that one time, only because I have a daughter, and I can give him some credibility. It may not be true, but that once family's involved, he couldn't control himself. But the rest of his life's a fucking shit show, grift fest.
Yeah, I can't give him, like, when he parades himself as this like alpha man and goes around telling everyone you wouldn't speak like this to my face and yada yada. Like if you cry, like you lost all credibility to me.
I don't know why he doesn't butch up his AI stuff. Then why does he look like it's also femme? You know, it's all soft and smooth, like it's like Sybil Shepherd from Moonlighting.
Super gay, super gay.
Demons, I think they're retarded. I mean, we're told that they're retarded, by the way. We're told that they aimlessly wander around retarded. Like, there's no reason to be scared of demons.
He's like a cornucopia of words that normal people don't say anymore.
Yeah. No, he has a conspiracy blender and just gets things that come out.
Good Lord.
I hate when people say that as if anyone is afraid of hillbillies.
If you're scared of demons, it's because you don't have like the armor of Yah, right? The demons can't do anything to you. They're actually stupid.
Well, then you're a perfect match, Witsit.
Oh, the armor of Yah! Watch out! Watch out! Witsit has the armor of Yah!
It's like he's trying to prove how many words and things he knows, or well, I won't say knows, but has references to. Like he just he just keeps talking for the sake of hearing himself opine. I would love for him once to just say, you know what, I don't really know about that, or I don't follow that, or yeah, I don't buy that.
Yes. Kate, we're going to get Ginger Jesus Hunter, Demon Hunter anime any day now. That's the only thing that he's missing to grift.
AKA Antarctic
Right?
backpack.
Yes, yes. And he has a backpack with a gyro compass, and that's how he finds the demons. Like, I mean, the story writes itself.
They aimlessly wander around super hungry and super thirsty, but they can't satiate themselves. And they're just constantly looking for someone who has opened themselves up to demonic possession, right?
I
And that's
think you're a
usually through
demon. You know a lot about demons, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Too
you know,
much.
people like angels accused, I was watching Podcast today, an angel accused Toon of being a demon. But I don't know, if demons are real, it's you motherfuckers. All of you, filthy, lying, degenerate bastards.
But
And
he's not afraid of the demons. He's afraid of the angels.
I mean, that's why demons are afraid of angels. And I hate to use degenerate because I think degenerate has a bad connotation that I would like to change. I think that being a degenerate is a good thing. But I mean, it pretty describes this bunch of just liars, lying liars.
I think you wouldn't think the same thing if you had a degenerate living in your basement.
Well, I mean, in general, I'm the degenerate living with.
Degenerate is not the right term.
I mean, I like it. It's I think I'm trying to change the connotation of degenerate.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't really fit with what Witsit is.
No.
He's a lazy, lying, grifting piece of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Degenerates have some credibility. They just don't want to do the work.
I am the kind of degenerate that you do want around.
I went through a phase of my life where I would call myself a degenerate for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I've been on that phase since I'm like 15, but I don't know. I don't see it ending anytime soon. Did the dummy? Oh, the dummy came in, yapped about the Bible, got instantly refuted and left. I mean, that's how it goes usually. All right, I think it's been too much. It's been too much Witsit. 3 hours is a lot of Witsit. Wait.
But this is also coming off of a night of Iron Horse, which is double down.
Oh, yeah. I still have a lot of recovering to do about that. But it was fun, though. It's always fun. It's taxating, but it's fun.
And Matthew Hakeem within 48 hours of that.
Matthew Hakeem. Oh, boy. What a Dumbo. All right. Final thoughts, Jack. Thank you for joining me.
I mean, I got to say, Witsit never lets me down, but
Never.
I kind of want him to because I'm getting kind of tired of seeing rinse and repeat from him to regrift and try and steal people's money, which is really all he is at this point. He's a liar. It's clear from listening to him. But the grifting part bothers me because I don't like the idea of him thinking somehow he's above putting in real effort and real work, and that he's just going to, keep taking money from people to live whatever meager existence that is acceptable living. And also the down with whatever conspiracy thing. I mean, just at least pick something that you stand behind, and then have some theme to your channel. But no, he doesn't disappoint. He's a piece of shit.
He's been trying to find it. He just can't. With it, the problem is that
Well, that's the definition of grift.
Yeah, you need to put in the effort to, like, the same way that you learned a flat Earth, and you learned all the derp that you have to say, and you learned all the script, and you practice them inside the mirror, so you can go into your like asinine quasi rap rants. You have to do the same thing if you want to grift another topic. But let me just tell you, we will be there. We'll be there for you every step of the way. We'll be there to debunk you, whatever road you choose to take. Just that this one is very derpy.
Become more adept.
Yes, more adept, more develop your aptitude for math, your legally adeptness. But
yeah, this act is long in the tooth. He's got to have to reinvent himself or just disappear into a single subscriber channel.
Mm-hmm. He's not employable. I agree. I agree. Apparently, he did kind of hint at him having a job. I pressed X to doubt that immediately after he said it because
He would be hated in the coffee room, the break room. Can you imagine this ginger sitting there trying to tell everybody, no matter what subject they were talking about, he would jump in as an expert in the subject.
Right? Like joins a job is like the rookie, hasn't been trained, is going through like the 2 weeks of training and is telling the trainer how he should do his own job. It's like,
Yeah. I mean, that's what would happen likely.
kicked out immediately. There's no way. No fucking way. All right. Before we go, make sure to do the social thing. Is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, use the corner of your street and yell, subscribe to Share Mamate Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel. We are coming up on the 1 year anniversary of the creation of this channel. It happened on June 1st, 2025. So June 1st, if I'm not mistaken, is a Monday. So I had an idea. We'll see. I think I'll do a poll on the community on like the post section to see if people will be down with that. But given that I fucking chickened out, no, I was super tired when on my birthday stream and I couldn't finish the 24 hours. I feel that I owe the community the 24-hour stream, and I feel it that I owe it to myself to actually do it again. So I had the idea of doing it Sunday, May 31st, so that we can, celebrate the next day, which is the anniversary. But for the month of June, I think that it would be fun to do a stream every day for a month, kind of a thing on the anniversary. And that would be a challenge. Would have to cover like a whole bunch of topics in order to not repeat the same thing over and over, like not do flat Earth every single freaking day. But I think that is that there are two nice challenges that I think I would like to put myself through, to celebrate it big time.
Your mental state in July will be tricky the whole month of derp.
I can take it. I think I can take it. So I'm mowing these things over, having some thoughts. Can I do it? Would it be fun to do it? Yada yada. But I think so. I think it will be a lot of fun. So I'm preparing, and I'll do a poll to see what the peeps want. And I think that that's what we have like in our future. I can't believe that it's been a year though. It's how does time freaking fly? It's amazing. All right, people, thank you so much. Jack, Brenda, thank you for joining me today. All of you in the chat over there, love you. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Peace.